Possessed. Hey everybody, what's up? Boogeyman, Commander Key, Tubi, Jotron, KP Cool, Mandy Geo, and Kankuya. What's up? How's it going? Happy Thursday. I was just fixing something on my video posted today. YouTube's been acting weird, slow, strange.
Welcome, boys.
Wow, Rusty Nails. For some reason that sub came through twice.
Stayed for the beard.
We'll take it though. Thanks to the 33 butts, Rusty Nails. Amazing pickle surprise. Name never really occurred to me what that might mean until just now after all these years. I just kind of figured it out.
They are Garrosh, and Varian in achievements.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, I heard all the names are wacky in Mercs. Officially a dual streamer. I am officially a Hearthstone streamer. That's all. Thanks for the bits. Hey, KP Cool, the one at Alcide. Today we're gonna do duels and then we're gonna do some standard after. I said that last time and I lied. Today we actually will do some standard after. I want to build a Boar Priest or maybe a Deck of Chaos Warlock, but I'll let you guys decide. But first we're gonna do duels as always. I think I want to try this hero power again, although I need to unlock the final Diablo. I need to unlock this, so I do need to play weapons. So I could go for a weapon deck, like I was thinking we could maybe go for like an aggro weapon deck with the fast attack hero-y power, if that makes sense. Hey, Cake Eater. Have I played Dual Class 3? I actually haven't yet. I meant to, but I kind of just forgot. I don't know. Duels seems more interesting for whatever reason at the moment. Maybe we'll do that just to unlock... we'll do some kind of hyper aggro, weapony, Diablo-y thing with this hero power, and then we'll try to unlock Soulstone Trap for our next run. I think, despite these being weapons, I think we can actually do better. I think I'll just take Fire Stomp because it deals damage and has a little bit of survivability. But I want to do weapon synergy stuff and actual weapons as well. So let's think about how we can best achieve that. An upgrade seems cool. Honestly, Spiked Wheel seems pretty cool because this is a hero power that gives me armor very reliably in the mid game. Like, this may not be good on turns 1 and 2, but any point thereafter, I think it's pretty good. Also, we might just be able to encourage a legendary loot situation, which would be quite legendary and quite looty. So we'll see if we can get that rolling. Okay. This is definitely a good starter. We could go Bloodsail Cultist. I think, God, we could go Pirate Quest just to reliably get the weapon, but I kind of don't want to. I kind of just want to stick to the weapon plan. And I think I actually might want to go even more aggro-y than I currently am. I want to go really fast here. Make sure we have lots of damage. So multiple weapons would be good. We have 2. That might be enough to start at least. I think we want other aggressive fast cards and so on. Hey, Jason C. Yeah, Pillage the Fallen Legendary Loot would actually be perfect for this exact run. Yeah. Mortal Strikes damage. Oh, I got Warlock damage too. Soulfire. Keep forgetting about Warlock over here. Anything else that's really good for damage reach in Warlock? Ways to get extra damage to face. Hellfire. Demonic Assault's actually not bad. It's a pretty good swarmy card. Pretty fast.
Boys, make some room by the hearth, won't
Hey, Maya K or Mayak, thanks for the tier 1. 12 months, in fact. Amazing. That's actually nuts. Congrats on the year-long badge. Could go like Leper Gnome style things. Curve-wise, a 2-drop looks like it'd be pretty good. What's the most aggressive 2-drop for us? Juggler doesn't seem it. Did I watch any of the invitationals? Yeah, I did actually watch a little bit here and there. I watched some of the battlegrounds. I saw Slyssa win her lobby despite being incredibly pooped, I think, and tired from sleeping or not sleeping any. Which I'm actually feeling a little bit the same way myself, so hopefully I can maintain a similar degree of performance today. I'm also a little tired today, sleepy. So, this new medicine I've been on, I feel like I can never sleep. Or at least I don't sleep well. I wasn't exactly sleeping well before, but I don't know. I feel like I'm constantly having trouble falling asleep now. And sleeping restlessly when I do, so I don't know. I'm always a little out of it at the moment, but we'll make do. Demon Seed, I don't want to commit to Demon Seed. I mean, I know it fits. Like, it's actually pretty good if you're using your weapons, but I want to send the weapons face first and foremost, and I want this to be like a hyper aggro. I want it to go really, really fast, basically. And I just don't want to play quests because, you know, that's what everybody's doing. We've done it 100 times, so I'm just sort of trying to avoid that side of it and play a little bit more for hyper aggression. I actually really like most of these pirates. Man, am I gonna end up making this just a pirate deck? Like, I didn't really want to, right? I didn't want it to be a pirate deck, but I'm gonna have so many pirates, it's gonna feel weird not making it a pirate deck here in a minute. I don't actually think I need cutting class early. Okay, this is fine. This will serve our purpose. I'm not really expecting a lot out of this. I kind of just want to unlock that other treasure thing.
Quest line now.
I think this will actually win quite a bit, but we'll see. So I'm trying to avoid the standard 2 quest lines, basically. Even though they both sort of fit, or either sort of fits fairly well. I'm just trying to avoid them. Do you guys think we're gonna get more Duels updates? I have no idea. I don't know what to expect. I don't know if Diablo is a teaser or if we're just gonna live in Scholomance Duels forever.
Diablo.
I would love Mercenaries Duels. I think it'd actually be cool if they added in a whole nother round of like the mercenaries, you know, like 10 fresh heroes, but kept the old ones. And we just had like a 21 hero pool. I think that'd be cool. It might be, well, I don't know if it'd be that crazy hard to balance because the card pool would mostly stay the same. It'd just be hero powers and stuff you'd have to tweak. I mean, it's probably hard, but it'd be cool. Anyway, this looks good. Hyper aggro weapon stuff, and I guess HS Replay is still not gonna work. Maybe it's Diablo specifically that makes this not work, because I feel like it was working before and now it's not working. I don't know. I spent the whole last video talking about this, so we're not gonna do that again, but we'll make do.
Legendary.
Holy
From the void,
moly,
long time no
Hinter!
see. Your Discard
Wow!
Warlock video reawakened me. Blast from the past for sure. Even if it didn't
$50
work out,
donation. Discard
Warlock
Warlock brought you back, huh?
Have this donation laughing face. Hopefully this deck hits a win streak.
Oh my god. Thank you, Hinter. Wow. Blast from the past indeed. Thanks to the kindness. This trade has to happen. $50 is absolutely bonkers. What a way to kick off the stream. Discard Warlock's enough to bring anybody back. It's Discard Warlock's just the best. So I understand. Oh man, that sucks. And a burn's no fun. I don't think we Soulfire or trade, right? I mean, this is gonna be such a short game. I think this is enough damage to just win, right? It just seems absurd. I mean, it's still gonna take some lining it up properly to get there, but it's not like I need anything beyond what we have here. I can just Demonic Assault this turn, use that to stabilize the board a bit, and then just start, you know, lining up all these pieces for later. What is this actually? This is 9, 13, 16. Technically a little shy, but I think we'll be fine. These together would be cool if we can get that to work out. There's a little extra 2. Taunts are good against Demon Hunter. It might be a little premature to use these, but I think it's okay. This is the line next turn. I may hold the attack if I think I can get a Bloodsail down. If I draw another weapon, it might be better to just go. We'll see. I got rid of Cutting Class, so. I think they'll keep Duels as a Skullman's base, only really adding the dual class heroes like Diablo. Maybe they do a full refresh of Skull Heroes next year's if Duels is popular enough and Skullman's rotates. Yeah, that's sounds reasonable enough. I'll be honest, when Duels first came out, I really thought each expansion was going to be a fresh set of Duels stuff. I was clearly overestimating it because I really thought that's what we would get. This seems like I have to go next turn now, right? I mean, maybe I'm just better off upgrading now, though, and just smacking for 12 over 2 turns so that Mortal Strike just sets up a lethal, right? Yeah. I have Mortal Strike Frogsail next turn, so I can Soulfire now, but I don't see the reason to. But surely between this set of stuff, we'll have a lethal set up here. I guess I could be dead, maybe, but it seems unlikely. Oh, we made it 5 minutes before RegisKillbin came to interrupt. High fives. Oh, okay. Damage outs are gone. Okay. Ouch. The heal 9 is not what I expected. Well, shoot. I guess we're pivoting a little here then, huh? Might just be dead. Could easily be dead, right? God, actually, did I? Wait a minute. Just occurred to me. He'd be at 11 if I hadn't played this. That's 10. That's 1 off lethal. This bought me 1 damage, so he'd be at 11. I had 10 in hand. So I didn't actually check. That's kind of bonkers. I didn't realize how close we were. I don't think there's any way to get it there because of that, but kind of insane. Yeah, this worked out. I mean, scary, big time heals there, but thankfully we got there. Man. I need to be more respectful of our damage potential. That was crazy. Okay, we were looking for pillage. Altogether now is not crazy. We have some, like Bloodsail. Oh, actually, no, these cost 2. Maybe this is crazy. Freebooter gets a little cheaper, and that's about it. Floor is lava. I mean, I don't really think that's very good. Fire Shaper. I mean, I have some spells. Yes, not a lot. Oh, this is a depressing series of buckets. Of treasures. Floor is lava is like one of the more aggressive ones, but I don't, like South Sea Deckhand just dies. I don't really. I feel like Fire Shaper's the safest pick. I mean, I think Altogether now is one we could maybe play more towards. Although you can play towards Fire Shaper as well, because we're going to get Warlock buckets. I guess I'll take Fire Shaper. It has damage output. More so than this, I think. None of those really fit, though. Cool, I got 0 spells offered after taking Fire Shaper. I'm so happy about that result. Thank you. I mean, what are these buckets, dude? I guess I take the aggro one, but boy, oh boy, this is quite the start. This is one of those duels runs you say, yeah, we'll just retire this one. It's okay. Let's give up on this particular dream today. All right. The problem with building for Altogether now, guys, is that it's only got like a 3 mana sweet spot. I don't think it's actually all that good outside of exactly 3 mana. I mean, 5 and like in other words, 4 and 5 mana cards, of course, they get discounted, but I don't want my deck to be that slow. I wanted a really aggressive deck. So 2 mana cards don't benefit because they have that floor of 2. So 3 mana cards and 4 mana cards are probably okay in an aggro deck, but I don't want a bunch of those. So if I want to maintain my aggression, I don't really know that that helps a lot, you know? And then, like, if I do get 3-mana cards, they compete for curve with my 2-mana cards. It's just, like, I don't know. And I want to be playing weapons all the time. It just didn't seem like that good of a fit to me, I guess. Oh my god, Zimrothron, dude. $10 donation. The donations, we never get actual donations. Those cheers. But 2 today. Zimrothron. Thank you for the $10 and the kind words. You don't really need to thank me, man. I just do fun stuff. It's not hard. It's just... I just play the Hearthstone game. It's pretty easy. I do appreciate the kind words, though. I have to get 12 wins, huh? I'm gonna get 12. Okay, I'll do it for you. I mean, aggro can aggro sometimes, right? This into this is probably good. Can hit this on 3. Cannoneer's nuts in this, isn't he? It's occurring to me how nuts he is. Costume Entertainer is kind of weird. I could maybe put it on the Corsair and get those down cheap together. Shard twice? No way, he top decked the Shard. He just traded. What a god. What a god. Alright, so 2 high priority aggro threats down. Little bonus Fire Shaper damage is cool. We like that. Hero power makes a lot of sense here. Try to hit up for a ton if I can. Shadowward Void could come down already is what's crazy. Like, it'd just be good, I think. Palm Reading instead. I didn't even see that. Divine Illumination. What does this do? Oh, yeah. Oh, my, dude. We are about to whack. Real hard. They're at 8. I have quite a bit of damage at hand already, honestly. They haven't even dealt with a board yet. Yeah, I think we're in a pretty decent spot here. They can't clear this. I'll just have lethal, you know. The Cannoneer is such a threat here. What's today's gimmick in Duels? Well, I really just wanted to equip weapons to unlock the Diablo hero powers. I built a fast weapon synergy deck. Just trying to smork my way through the next unlock. That said, I didn't draw a weapon. So, yeah, looks like they're going to have to heal, which is good for us at the end of the day just because it removes a little bit of their burst damage reach. I mean, obviously I'd rather have lethals, but it still might impact them some. Binding heal too? Okay, big heals. Can they kill this though? Because it's still... Oh. Not a kill, but not bad. Certainly not bad. Upgrade feels a little weird right now. Do we just go Demonic Assault? This gets worse. I think developing more is probably better. The one thing about this is it does have some reach, so maybe I just go for 2 more minions here.
You said you never get actual
Hit this.
So let's rectify that smiley face.
Need to draw my weapon and get all this stuff out. That's what I need. Hey, Ninja Banana Man with a $10 donation. My God, dude, thank you. Yeah, it's always cheers. The donations are so rare. I have to look at this side of the screen to see them too, which is unusual. Thank you, Ninja Banana Man. What a great name as well.
4 months was a week ago.
Do you have ninja throwing stars or just like blades? Koro thanks for the 25 months. That is really nice. Over 2 years. All right, that's sort of slow. I thought this was the can't hero power thing at first, so that was gonna be nice. It's 4 damage from hand. 4 damage from hand. All right, Plagues of Pain. Healing too much. Kind of hate it. So what do I have? 5, 6. I need 12. We definitely don't have 12. If I go Dread Corsair, he's big, but that just kind of plays into Void a little bit, right? I guess I'll put down a taunt and an upgrade. I really did not want to use the upgrade like this, but I think I just need to chip the damage through as much as I can, right? And if nothing else, it's advancing my quest, which was the whole point of playing this. Hey, the bonus damage face might be a big difference. So now Shadowward Void, you know, we're keeping everything kind of low health here and not that susceptible to it. Without a AoE board clear, I mean, I have, what, 6 right here, 7 next turn available. That's not bad from hand. Could always end up being more, too. Depending on draws. The guy we're playing is named Rude. How rude to play Priest. All right, another heal. Oh, that's a big play. Wow, dude, I'm screwed. That is a big time play. Mortal Strike kind of sets me up for lethal next turn. If I go for Dread Corsair here, do I lose to Shadow Word Void? Probably, yeah. They have 5 plus 6. That's 11. 12 off the Void itself. They would need 3 damage. They almost certainly would have that in hand. So I don't think I go that route. In fact, I think we probably just Fire Stomp Hero Power here to set up for Mortal Strike next turn, right? Just gain a little bit of healing. This also removes health from the board, which might make a Shadow Word Void much worse, right? Like they may not have a Void target. Whereas if I play stuff, we give them Void outs potentially. So yeah, we have a lot of damage available still. I don't know how much healing they'd have left. They might have the 0 mana heal, which also heals me. That said, that would take them to 9. I would have 4 and 4. So I'd only have 8. But then this would be the setup. That also puts them at 9. Oh, and this puts this at 6, more importantly. So that is now 9. Okay. So we have 10 damage here. Unless they play Binding Thingy, we're fine. Yeah, man, I gotta say, Mortal Strike has been clutch, dude. I even got Fire Shapers to fully clear the board. I love it. All right. I love beating priests in their own game. That's great. That's great. Screw you, man. We're going face. Oh, I do like weapons. This isn't my favorite weapon. Do I actually just maybe like the card draw of this better to find burst damage? I don't care about the ramp, obviously, but I think I might need the card draw. We're actually pretty light on card draw because I cutting class. Yeah, I don't really need this. It's kind of a slow weapon, honestly. Not that slow, but this isn't bad. It's not bad. Again, really, really slow, but these all suck. So yeah. I mean, whatever. The whole point of this was to farm the weapon, so. It's fine. I think, is it play weapons or is it equip weapons for the unlock? I didn't actually check, but like in other words, does N'Zoth's first mate count? N'Zoth's first mate count? That is a really hard thing to say. Or do you have to actually manually equip like a spiked wheel, for instance? I guess I don't know. Spiked Wheel's not going to be good until we have 3 mana, so I think we'll play N'Zoth's and toss the wheel. I can keep it costumed. It's something to do on turn 2. If nothing else, that seems fine. Baton is hitting just the pirate here, but I don't really want to play this pirate till Baton's exhausted. Could go ahead and coin the costumed into the Baton. Actually, you know what? We're just going to play both pirates here, I think, instead, because that just gets me a lot of tempo and progression. Point hits face as well. We just want to go really fast and hard, and then we can costumed on 2 into freebooter on 3. It will hopefully be a big freebooter because it's very likely to get buffed. Yeah, this is a good start. Does that need to die? I don't think so. Let's just ignore it for now. He might just button it anyway, and there's nothing that's that valuable to hit on board. Like, okay, kill the deckhand. I don't care. Hey, AJ, thanks for the encouragement. I will continue dueling until it is no longer enjoyable to do so. Hopefully that is long, long into the future. All right. We can take a freebooter here. Looks good. I don't think we deal with the goody two shields. I think I just go face. Like, oh my god, my game's freezing. Oh god. What's happening? Hearthstone, you're freaking out on me. I'm gonna restart. I don't know why that's happening. Hearthstone. Is this PC okay? Uh-oh. I think my game PC is
That was
PCing.
a great donation, but you missed a few O's Kappa.
I think it's oh, Zimrothan, I didn't even see that. Oh my god, Leroy Jenkins. I didn't even see it. Sorry, I'm distracted by this. I gotta get back in the game here. We're gonna win. Sorry, Zimrothan, thanks you for the $4.75 donation. Should have been $6.20 for Leroy. His stat line, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay, we're fine. Thankfully, we didn't lose out here. We need to test. Mobile sack's fine. We're gonna keep going face. Cool, we made it back. Woo! Scary. Scary. Zimrothan, yeah, I know, right? I need the extra $1.45. All right, that's dead, but again, deny any value to hero power. This is a really good fire stomp, right? I think we take it. It's just super clean on these. I mean, I could just go face again and like really lead into that fire stomp. I think actually I like that better. Yeah. Weirdly. I think I want the pirate in hand to be bigger. Right?
I was tempted to do 42.
This going to 3 doesn't really change anything. I mean, the blood sale probably doesn't either, but for the sake of this not mattering, I think this is better because now we can fire stomp next turn. Okay. Just baiting more into the board, right? I don't like need the heals or anything. Oh, if this is a big taunt, I might have problems. Uh-oh. 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 Not a big taunt. That's fine. Actually, great for fire stomp again. Yeah. The weapon is still horrifying, though.
And now my cheer numbers all wonky.
Still horrifying.
I need to make it round again.
Yeah, we'll tempo the deckhand for sure. I kind of wish this one got buffed. That would have been nice. They're at 4. I do have a lot of over-the-top damage here, even if they get a taunt, if I can draw it, right? I mean, if they don't have a taunt, just hero power wins. So, that would be the same. Not a taunt. Cool. Okay. That is a taunt. Did make this bigger. Does that matter? No. Shoot. I mean, we can kill this. I think we should, right? Just open up face attacks again in case that's the only taunt. This is actually maybe a little awkward to kill. Well, I can't kill it with his face. Can't kill it with the minion. So yeah. Hopefully there's no like Tyrion coming though. I need to hit that. Oh, am I dead? Oh, I'm just dead. Oh wow, that sucks. Man, brutal. Sunkeeper Tarim. Brutal. Tremudius, thanks for the 420 and 69 bits respectively. And the 111 to fix it as well. Appreciate it. Zimrothan says we need more Demon Hunter gameplay. I do have a Proving Grounds deck we're going to play more of. Oh my god. Legendary loot! Yes, it's the dream! Okay, that's exactly what we wanted. We got weapon synergies. It's great. Man, I don't want any of these. I guess now that we have Legendary Loot, I could take a more, like, slow line. I mean, this is the more aggressive line, though. But if I want to, like, stretch the game out a little bit... well, I don't really want to stretch the game out. I want to go fast, even with loot, so yeah. Let's keep it fast. Shield of Honor could be pretty darn bonkers. Playing weapon deck, there's only 2 types of minion. Taunt and doesn't exist. Yeah, pretty much. That's how it felt last game. I wasn't expecting the counter lethal though, I gotta say. But that weapon always makes that a possibility, right? Was there a better line to take that game? I think we fire stomped at the right moment. I think we did that game well. Just we didn't hit any of the over the top damage we needed to really make that win, right? It's gonna be fun. I haven't played the new legendary loot yet. This is my first time. I'm very pumped about it.
Diablo versus Rattlegore.
What do you think our best weapon is? Rune Spear? This looks good with loot, right? That's kind of overkill. Don't really need these. Rally ends together now. That's fast usually. Oh my god, we actually got Rune Spear. I don't think it's Alaneth, right? I think it's Rune Spear. Alaneth's certainly not terrible though. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe there's a minion buff. I don't know. There's a lot of possible outcomes. Well, yeah, I could have dealt 4 here. I think studies is better still, but I want the minion on board. Oh, that's not bad. Okay. All right. If I can hold a charge, right? That's pretty nuts. All righty. We like to see that, I think. We'll try to hold 1 charge for that to get an extra Rune Spear hit. Wow. Why not Skull? Yeah, what was I thinking? Silly me. I mean, this gives it +2 attack, right? So that's fine. Do we play this guy or just 2 things? I think 2 things is a little bit better against their hero power, right? Because it might make the hero power a little bit harder to hit the target they want to isolate. Now, I guess this turn's the real dilemma, right? Like, do I go ahead and use the Rune Spear to set up for the Krasnov Spiked Wheel? I think so, yeah. We'll just use hero power this turn. And then Spiked Wheel Krasnov is definitely fine. I'll have armor from the hero power that'll probably still be around. And then that'll be good. Oh, this is really not bad. If he hits the 2-2 with face, he might be able to bounce this into the 1-3. Oh, yeah. See, I don't know about that. I think they should have maybe hit the 2-2 first. Then they had a 50-50 instead of a 33 for a good result. Because if the 2-2 gets hit there, what do you do with your attack, you know? I think maybe we could have manipulated that slightly better. Still could have low rolled, of course. May not have mattered at the end of the day. Ooh, if I go freebooter... Well, it's kind of the same difference. I'd lose the 2 damage here. Well, I need the hero power, though, so that Spiked Wheel is active. I guess not really, though. I'd rather have the body on board. Yeah, never mind. We'll still just do this. Body on board obviously has value. Oh, athletic studies again. Oh my god, okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and clear that, right? That's cool. No, I want this to be cheap. Never mind. Scratch that. We can go ahead and equip here. That doesn't hurt us. Krasnov comes down next turn. He bumps this anyway, right? Even if we don't have armor yet, so I think it's fine. It's gonna be a 1-3. Which is fine. Okay. Yeah, we're getting the body on board now. The upside of the body is being denied a little too easily there by the 3-mana Anchorman. Good God. Rally. Garbage. Krasnov can still hit the 2-2. Sadly, the clear there means I lost my armor again. This turn got a little more awkward now. We're like slightly off curve, you know? I think I still go face for 1, right? Next turn, if I button, I'll gain 3, and 3, I'll be at 7 attack. I'll have to find 2 damage. It's like, I don't think the game's gonna last 3 turns though, so I don't think holding this another like, you know, trying to get extra value out of it's not gonna matter, because I don't think the game's gonna last that long. I think we'll win before then, especially if I push enough damage, right? Hey Grimgrod, how's it going? Unguro was the play for sure. Yeah, I do like Explore Unguro a lot. That's fair. Don't hit Crowd Stop. I just need Mortal Strike. I need... No, Mortal Strike's too much mana. I need Shield of Honor. I don't think I need that. I guess we just play Bumper Car here, right? Just try to set up for the lethal. Make sure we're not dead. I mean, I don't think I'm dead, right? 5 and 6. There's no like Grom. You need to find 11 damage from hand to kill me. I mean, a taunt would be the problem, but I guess they're not playing a taunt, so 7's fine. We can deal 7, we know. I guess we just win. Is that really their best play? To leave me lethal? Maybe it's all they had. Yeah, I don't know. Cool. It's really good damage, dude. It's crazy damage output. Yeah, I don't know. That got a little shaky there in the mid game. I don't know. The 3-drop I think was still the right play. The freebooter over hero power, like it was debatable, right? Oh my god. I guess it's Blade. This is definitely the ultimate weapon deck. I've never seen, I don't think, a 3-weapon bucket before. This is wild, dude. Staff is not it, right? Like staff, I would almost say like, oh, let's shore up our value, but we can't because I need to be able to attack, and I don't think like 3 cards is worth it. So it's Blade, because Hyper Blaster I don't need either. I'm trying to go face a lot. We're trying to be aggro, so Blade is definitely the most aggro deck, or aggro card. This is that same bucket as before. I don't really love it though. Kind of taking a look at this because Backfire's good reload. Rustwick's like fine. I mean, it's just a shift. Soulrend I don't really need, but you know, if I get in a pinch and I need a turn or two, a card like Soulrend could go a long way. This lets us stretch a game out a little more. This, it's not really that. We could go for this bucket again, but I think it's too, we've already got that, you know, it's like we can't go this hard again. Because these are just like kind of conditional and awkward. I'm gonna take the card draw here. Soulrend is kind of stranded. The 5-drop's not that great, but I love Backfire. I think it's great for this deck. Help us find damage, because we've definitely, we're gonna have to stretch games a little further as the run goes on, as health totals climb, right? We can't just get there on the same meager threats that we have thus far. We need to continually find ways to take it another turn or 2 deeper. I mean, I don't think this deck's gonna go beyond like 5 wins. This feels like a 5-win deck to me, but we can try at least. Pamela Lansbury. Do you edit your own YouTube videos? Yeah, 99% of them, yeah. Today's indeed, I did edit myself. I turned myself into Diablo in today's videos. So I'm glad you enjoyed it. Goggles, oh. Goggles is fast. So upgrade on 1 is just insane for us with legendary loot. Yeah, I mean, it's got to be this. It's not great, though. I sort of take it back. I still want to upgrade it so that I don't fatigue myself out. Like, I can attack my way out of it. I'm going to have cards. That's the good news, right? I can always, I guess, override it, too. But I think the upgrade's fine. Just get some stuff moving. Is this the same guy as before? We played that invigorating sermon guy earlier. Who beat us? Yeah, it is. Same guy, yeah. Okay. It's good to know. That is a monster dude to deal with already. Oh my god. Oh geez, dude. That is bad. That's really bad. Could maybe blacksmithing hammer it next turn. I guess I could always soul rend it later, but it's gonna have divine shield probably here. Oh, maybe not. Okay, she's gonna go face? Really? Are we about to do a race right now? Because I love that. Do I go blacksmithing here to kill this? Deny the frenzy value? Feels kind of weird. Part of me wants to just play more minions. Get a little more cards in hand, you know? Like I could just drop 3 1-drops and then well no, I do want to keep this. I can't go for a Shield of Honor, sadly. Maybe I just play 2 minions here then. Hopefully this hits one of these two. Wrong guy. Wrong guy. Alright, let's do this, man. I think I could win this race, so. I have a lot of resources. Oh, that's kind of good. A little more oomph to this one here. So, yeah, I don't know. I might trade the blacksmithing hammer now that I have the spiked wheel, right? I don't need to keep the Alaneth up this turn. I can ditch it this turn. Oh, that's a good card. So we can go spiked wheel, hero power if we want. Could get a spawn down since we know this guy's pretty big. And still equip the new weapon, right? Wonder if I need to go even wider on board, though. Part of me's thinking about how wide on board I want to go. Maybe we don't go spiked here. Maybe we just keep this weapon for 1 turn, right? I want to get some minion health in because of the Shield of Honor. Is there any reason to preemptively play this? No, it's 0 mana. I might want to use a discount on something else, so let's see. So this trade happens here. This trade happens here. We hit for what, another? Oh. Oh, crap. That's bad. Okay. That's not good news. Soul Rend should be fine, though. Oh, yeah, they're going to go face a little bit. Soul Rend is amazing now. Soul Rend is fantastic now. We'll use Soul Rend to clear. We can reload with an initiate. Also gets a little damage through with Fire Shaper. And I think I might go ahead and accelerate this damage as well, now that I have armor, right? Because it might make all the difference by breakpoints here. So we have plenty of weapon durability throughout the course of this game. I just want to... And Fire Stomp might have been better, actually, in hindsight, now that I think about it. I don't know, I got more damage through this way, but... Tarim. Okay. Tarim is a little awkward. Hammer hero power does deal with the Tarim. It's 8. No, that's 7 mana. It does not deal with the Tarim. Any spell on this guy is also pretty nice. So Fire Stomp, trade, hero power face. It's pretty good. Could try to develop a threat instead. It's a real shame I don't have any way to damage my own minions. This freaking Shield of Honor is never going off. I guess I could go Fog Sail on this and then Shield of Honor. What does this go to? Oh, it goes to 8. Oh, maybe that's the play.
Glory, I'm here for the gold.
And then I have 2 crazy big threats on board. Is this too sneaky? I don't think it is. Then we got the snipe face. I don't think it's too sneaky, man. I think it's pretty good. Paladin can have trouble with this sort of thing sometimes. because they don't have pings. You know, there's like consecrations, whatever, some random garbage, but sometimes that just sticks. Wave is a denial, but decided to not go for the small taunt. That might mean they go for a bigger taunt next turn, but they are, unfortunately for them, just dead. Cool. Okay, this is a fun win. I'm glad we got revenge, by the way. They killed us earlier. That's our only loss so far, so. More weapons. More weapons. Do we take the Surly Mob to keep up with our opponent's stuff or Creepy Curio to get more threats? I think I like Surly Mob a little better. I might need to clear taunts and stuff. Seems like it could be very good. This is too discardy. This is too random. This is tradable at least. I'll take this. Silence is also good to get some damage through on occasion. I might be taking damage. Alliance Guard's a big threat. This is cool. It's fine. I can't believe we're actually winning a lot with this deck. Well, I'm not that surprised. It's hyper aggro. It'll fall off hard here in a minute. This will be a 5-win run for sure. Oh, a rock on, dude. Thanks for the 12 month sub. Did I miss any other donations? No, our last one was Leroy Jenkins from Zimrothron. Your name is hard to say for me because that second R gets me. The Thrawn at the end. Zimrothan. I would roll right off the tongue with, but Zimrothron. That's tougher. Do we like we like Dread Corsair early because we're gonna have a legendary weapon usually. I think Firestomp's so good I probably keep it as well, and I think we can do better than Peon. But Dread Corsair is often amazing. Good old legendary loot. You know, Fire Shaper, guys, it hasn't been amazing, but it's added up, you know? It's added up a little, I think. Do we like Rinlings better or Rock Delar better? Rinlings is more value, but Rock Delar lets me get a Dread Corsair down immediately and just push more damage. I guess I have a bit of a feeling that Priest won't really interact with the Rinlings rifle that well because a lot of secrets for Hunter are, and it will be Hunters, we're not a class that has secrets. A lot of Hunter secrets are minion interaction based. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the max tempo here, guys. Oh my god. It is absolutely the max tempo. 15 damage here. Okay. This is gonna be it's gonna be a race, we'll see. Rinlings is kind of like Book of Secrets. Wait, what is Book of Secrets? What is Book of Secrets? The other passive. Yeah, I do like. That's true. I do like that. It is good, but not as good against Priest since we have the knowledge that we're facing Priest. Again, I think it's all that lack of minions that really influences that decision. Bomb Wrangler's pretty good against Fire Shaper if it can stick into a Fire Shaper, right? I think we definitely attack, by the way, just to make room for the next set of weapons. Spiked Wheel seems unlikely to ever get played for them, so that's actually pretty good news, I think. Let's go ahead and Bomb Wrangler now, make their life a little more awkward, maybe. We attack in case we get Burning Blade. Yeah, I mean, they're 22. It's still a ways to go, but Rustwick's one of the better cards I could get, I guess. And I think like a Backfire would be number 1, or Blade, Burning Blade thing. Oh, that's a good answer to the Bomb Wrangler, isn't it, man? Okay. We should just go. This on 5, these 2 on 6. That's what is that? That's 6 more damage. That's 13. This is 9. I need to find 9 damage somewhere. All they're doing is they're weapon priests. I think we like Rustwick's better than just hero power, don't we? It's debatable, but I think the game will go just long enough that he matters. He might get to attack for 5, and then he's just always better than primal power. As far as him increasing the quality of my deck, it's only marginally, right? Like three primes out of 25 cards or whatever. It's not really that meaningful, but might make a difference if this game goes 3 or 4 turns extra. Lion's Guard is probably relevant against Priest because they do hit my face a lot. Oh, that's slow. Does this live to hit for 5? No way. This lives to hit for 5? No way. Oh, lives to hit for 1. It would be nice if it absorbed some Fire Shaper pings. That's good, yeah. So it got a little heal. Gets hit for a little damage. Do we go Fire Stomp now? No, I think we go Blacksmithing now. So this hits for 8, 9, that puts them at 10. I have 7 damage here. We're still a little short. I could trade this in instead and like try to find a better play. Worst case, I could dump a Lion's Guard. It's really not that bad. Yeah, let's do that. Let's trade. Bloodsail Raider is not the better play. Although it might mean that I can get away with hero power here. Just to push more damage, yeah. Not that it gets buffed or anything. It just fills the curve a little better. While allowing me to squeeze some damage through. I'm going to hold the Fire Stomp for a bigger heal later, or maybe an over-the-top damage finisher. I want to get attacks through before there's taunts and stuff, so. Although it would contest this 4-3 nicely, I think it's okay if the 4-3 clears attacks or whatever, it's fine. Just save for the bigger swing later. Speaking of Lion's Guard, I watched the Netflix show Animal last night, or a couple episodes. I love nature documentaries. It was so good. So this is already a better Fire Stomp. Well, I guess actually no, it's about the same. Oh, now it's better. Yeah, we might take it now. It's pretty good now. I think 2 and healing a fair bit's nice. Get a rover down on top of all this is great. Hit face for 3 again, like Fire Shaper damage bonus, like, yeah, this is theoretically lethal next turn on an empty board, right? Because this is 5 with Fire Shaper, and this is 3. So if they don't play a minion here, we might just have it. We'll see. Oh, this could be that big heal. That big heal taunt would be a nightmare. Oh, God. Seems like they didn't get it. There's a lot of death battles in the pool and duels, right? It's a big, big pool. The Age documentaries are a Zen joy. Yeah, they're great. I love them too. I agree. My wife likes watching all these like zoo shows too. Those don't matter. This kind of matters, but not really. I don't technically have. Oh, if this lives, I have lethal. Oh yeah, I don't have it though. Shoot, he trades. I have to. Oh, that. Oh, that's not lethal either. I don't have a weapon equipped. Dang it, dude. I'm like 1 off. If this connects, I have lethal. I guess I'll just go face and play the Lion's Guard and
There is no escape.
I don't take the 1 in 5, right? I don't think it's worth it to take a 1 in 5. Let's just tempo and hope to get them next turn. Like they may think they're safe, or you know, may just have more favorable breakpoints. Might draw a weapon for the deckhand, etc. So let's try. They just trade in a little bit. My odds improve naturally. Oh wow, that's a good clear. So any weapon here is lethal. Oh, never mind. No, it's not. Well, it might still be.
Glory, I'm here for the gold.
Actually, it probably is. I think any weapon is still lethal. Maybe not a 1-mana weapon or 1 attack weapon. That'd be 3, 6, 10. Oh no, that'd still be lethal. Oh, this is okay. Oh wait, no. Oh yeah, that's it.
There is no escape.
Perfect. Woo! Exacts, man. We are just scraping by, which is exactly why I said this deck will get 5 wins and not 1 more. I mean, I don't think our legendary weapons have been great for the record. They've just sort of been stat sticks. That last one anyway. It's okay. This is okay. Oh, this is actually really good. Yeah, this is perfect. Okay. A good group learning bucket. What is this? What's happening? Somebody... I took a group learning bucket? Something's wrong. One of the rare treats. How'd I come up with my username? It's my real life name. What do you mean?
Diablo.
Real life name. Yes, exactly right, Hinto. Screw the priests. Get out of here, priest.
Finally, a match made.
I think this is too greedy, right? Might hold this because it could bump my legendary loot weapon rather nicely if I can hit a pirate to go with it, which is pretty likely. Oh, this seems like a good hand. I can coin a raider on one with the legendary loot. If I need to react to their board, I could do the fog sail instead. I guess I could also try to hold coin, make Bloodsail Cultist more viable, but I don't know. I think it'll be okay. We'll just play 2-2-3. Surely one of them will stick, right? It's Diablo with backpacks and double battle cries. Okay, so backpacks is kind of scary. It's gotta be Valenier, right? It's just insane, isn't it? Yeah, it's not my real name, guys. I mean, Runespear is cool, but I think Valenier is just more reliably good. I mean, Raider is probably gonna die, but let's give it a shot just in case, right? They may not have a minion early that's big enough. There's only 4 cards, right? So it's actually a pretty hard check to have exactly a 3 attack 2 drop. See, that's not big enough. Yeah, wow, very nice. Actually, we want to do this.
I'm here for the gold.
Make sure we get this order right. I want this to hit, I guess, the Initiate and not the Librarian. I mean, Bloodsail Cultist would be okay too, I guess. Initiate's good just because it's so cheap, right? All right, that's a pretty good start, I gotta say. I got my username to answer your question legitimately, not being a troll. When I played World of Warcraft back in the day. Actually, I want to trade this guy. Let's see what we find.
These are due back tomorrow.
Go ahead and upgrade. We're going to Demonic Assault next turn. I mean, I could upgrade the Valenier off this, but... yeah, I guess actually we'll hold. Never mind. Back when I played World of Warcraft, I had a series of characters. It was like the second time I played WoW, like when I came back or something, I forget. I think for the end of Burning Crusade. I had a series of characters. RegisKillbin was my warrior. RegisKillbin was my priest. RegisSteelbin was my rogue, and so on. So I just had various Regis pun names based on the celebrity Regis Philbin that all rhymed. And for whatever reason, RegisKillbin was the most widely suitable, I guess. So that's the one that stuck as the primary. We are just murdering, by the way, guys. I mean, just absolutely murdering. He's at 7. This is crazy.
Regis is warrior main
It's
confirmed.
absolutely nuts. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I think at the time I actually made the rogue first, but then made all the variations. When I came back for Legion in World of Warcraft, I did start as a warrior and then shifted to paladin. So close. Oh, shoot. That's gross. It's kind of annoying, isn't it? Do we have to go here to clear that? Like, I don't want to gain a lot of life, right? It's really awkward, but... I need to set up the win here, which this did. Again, he's back to 8, even right after that just crazy heal he just did. That is wild, man. Look at this. We're back to crazy damage output. How does this deck keep finding such absurd damage? Astrashake ain't good enough right now. We have 9 we know about, so that's a taunt minion, but that's too late. Yeah, man. This deck is like just barely, it's like, down to the last card, but we're getting there still. 6 wins. Jeez. Pure Cold's amazing for us. Yeah, I love the damage. Freeze is great. Doomguard's fun. I kind of like the backfire again to get more cards, right? Yeah, I think this is it. Backfires could be really nice reload, so. Stream is laggy? Oh, whoa, I am getting a ton of drop frames. Yeah, guys, I don't know. Hold up. I don't know why. Yeah, it's not just you. Hold up. Let's take a look at internet speeds and things. 22,000 dropped frames. That's the highest I've ever seen. Getting DDoSed by all the non-Diablo players. I'm like, wait a minute, dude. No. Stop. It seems to be chilling out now. It seems to be okay. It's taking forever to load this speed test, though, which is making me nervous. Yeah, the speed test is taking forever. I don't know. We'll try, whatever. Have you received your expansion reveal card yet? Dude, I haven't revealed an expansion card in a while. What makes you think I'm getting an expansion reveal card? Jeez, I wish, man. That'd be great, wouldn't it? If I already had the expansion reveal card and was preparing a video for it so that all of you guys could see how cool it is, that would be quite a story to tell. Man. Sure would be great. I don't know, guys. Yeah, I guess it's still dropping some frames, dude. I don't know. abort. I don't know how to fix it. It says your stream quality is good, but I do see the dropped frames. Something might be going on my internet because I just tried to load a speed test and it took forever. It still just says finding optimal server for the speed test. This is actually nuts with loot, right? Initiate on 1 into upgrade. I mean, I'm a little less, like, I don't know the initiate's, like, amazing, because it could die. Oh, no, speed test is 400 megs. It's pretty good. I don't know. Something weird's going on, though, for sure. Loot? What'd they have? Together now and loot. Oh, wow, going for Twig. Sure would be a shame if the game ended before they got a chance to use that, wouldn't it? That's my goal. In the game before that sucker pops. Woe Cleaver is not great for us. We don't have that many good minions, but it's better than Twig or Sphere. Twig we won't have the payoff anyway, so I definitely don't think it's that. Ooh, is this better? No. This is still better. Makes this better next turn, right? All right, 4 free minions. It's a pretty good one, actually. That's one of our better results. We have some bad minions. I think, what's our best minion? Like Rustwix? It's probably our best result. So we'll go Raider here. Face. Oh my god, are they taking 3 off this? Oh my god. The taunt was actually insane, I guess, in hindsight, because maybe this is a little better. Let's see what we get, though, first. Just killing this to protect the taunt could be really nice. Yeah. This is fine. It's enough board anyway, so. Okay. Like, if they want to pop their weapon, they have to hit this taunt, which is just delightful because they take so much extra damage, right? Now they can clear it, though. Now they can go face. Pretty good heal here, actually. Thankfully, that still dies, though, which is nice. So they're at 25. What am I looking at here? I got 6 and 9. Not quite there yet, but I think we just... Yeah, okay, I was going to say, I think we just keep whacking, right? It's so much damage and more free minions. Like, good god, dude. It's just unbelievable. I think we got really lucky, for the record, too, on that Woe Cleaver, because I think we had some terrible minions, you know. Could have easily got Nazoth's first mate. I guess this is like Costume Entertainer. Only thing good is like Lion's Guard, Rustwix, and the 2 pirates we got. This can go face, but those aren't great. Don't really need these. Alex is too slow. I actually like this a lot. It's just aggro minions, more backfires for card draw for damage, and Flush Giants, I mean, our hero power means we can get a Flush Giant sometimes fairly affordably. Hey, Flubble, dude, with the 5 months. Thank you, Flubble. Very nice. Good old Flubble. Yeah, some idiot said this deck was only going to get 5 wins. I don't know how stupid that person was, but man, get it together, person. Some absolute goon. Some just, I think he was ugly too. I recall him being incredibly hideous. Some monster. Some cave troll of a man. Said this was only capable of 5 wins. I don't know who he was though. Sounds like a real idiot. Okay, it's high quality hand, but maybe a little slow, right? I think it's a little too slow. We like Cannoneer a lot. It's good, but let's go for a speedier hand here. Some clown, some fool. Court jester of a man. I mean, Woe Cleaver went pretty well last time. I guess we take it again, right? I think it's definitely more reliable than Rune Spear, right? It feels like it to me. Let's go ahead and mine Apocalypse as well. Oh, maybe we should do this for... Oh, that was like our best minion. No. No. Well, does this actually matter at all? Order-wise? I have more bad minions than good minions, right? So I should technically play this first because I'm more likely to draw a bad minion than a good minion, right? Is that remotely logical? I don't know. Sadly, I didn't hit any playable card. That's really tough. I mean, this, but I don't want to use it. Does that logic add up at all? Like, is that mathematically sound? That makes sense even if it took 3 mental cartwheels. There's a part of me that thinks that's logical, but I don't know. Maybe not, actually. Oh, crap. That's really gross. Oh, man. What a combo, by the way. Just trade in all your Divine Shields and make them enormous. I mean, putting minions in here feels kind of weird, but I guess we'll have 2 anyway, so.
Let me work my magic.
There is no escape.
Almost did this backwards, guys. I know you saw that. Ugh. Oh, whoa, Cleaver, bro. I guess I could have tried to snipe it, though, actually, for the record, and push that damage face. I forgot about... maybe I didn't do it backwards. Because if I don't really care about the healing, maybe playing for the Fire Shaper ping was actually better, right? Because I don't really care about the healing, I don't think. Maybe that was actually wrong. I did it right from a healing standpoint, like technically right from a healing standpoint. But, and I did activate Flush Giant value too, so maybe it was right, but kind of debatable, really. Kind of debatable. I guess we pop this thing to try to snipe here. Hopefully it gets hit, right? Oh, but it's... God. Alright, don't hit Blade. Don't hit Blade. That's actually great. Alright, we're in good shape despite how awkward this start was. Like, you know, we're not out of the woods by any means, because this button is just so nightmarish now with Wicker Flame in there. But we're okay. This could be a lot worse, given the kind of low rolls we hit there. This was a good minion again, getting some buffs through. It's really nice. Oh, Wicker Flame again. So he becomes a 3... I think,
Send them overboard.
I should do it like this, right? Is this gonna be a redemption, by the way? It's totally gonna be a redemption, right?
There is no escape.
Or not, okay. Reckoning's totally fine. We actually attacked right, thank God. Redemption was gonna be pretty annoying, I gotta say. That would have been pretty bad. Slinging Soulfire gave you a heart attack, did it? Oh, hey, no Sam with 177 bits. Got the triple rag bucket with your paladin. Oh my god, flashbacks, dude. Don't tell me that. Scary. Scary, spooky stuff there. Oh, that's strong, dude. That is strong, sir. Ooh, we like backfire a lot, but is it time for it? I can hit here, hit again. This thing goes off twice. If it hits this twice, that's great. If it hits it once, it's still actually pretty good. Could also use Demonic Assault to fill in, or maybe just use backfire and find a play, right? We like this order because I don't mind. I like taking the damage more than my minions, right? It hits once. Do I just re-equip weapon here, or play for backfire? I mean, I'm pretty likely to get something good off backfire that's playable, right? The minions are all buffed too a bunch, so.
And the lifesteal treasure Kappa HD.
Okay. Yeah, this is fine. Unfortunately, one of these dies probably, but having two is kind of cool. Pure Cold's great results as well. Blade hero power is a lot of damage. Hopefully, now that there's other minions in the pool, he stops hitting Wicker Flame so reliably off hero power. Cool. Cool. Oh, that is gross. I can shield here, though. It's actually really good, isn't it? Goes to 6. This is going to go to 7, though. But I can hero power Spiked Wheel. Or actually, I can go Demonic Assault. Hero power. Math is still kind of awkward, though, isn't it? It's going to go to 7. But these pings go off a lot. 4 mana. I guess I hit here, then. Math sucks, though. Flesh Giant's not going to go off either. Man, I need this to be active. Oh, this math is weird. Shoot. What's the best way to do this? This is the best way to do it, I think. I'm fairly certain. How many pings go off here? Oh my god, really? Whatever. Whatever, it's fine. That all those hitting the minions sucked. I don't think there's a way to do the ordering differently, right? Because I had to hit the shield first, and as soon as I hit the shield, the pings go off. So I think I was just destined to bad luck there. I needed basically one ping to hit Wicker Flame, and that's it. Instead, 3 hit him. But still a good turn. This was a good turn, all things considered. I think we have to be happy with this. We also have some over-the-top damage, too, which is nice. So hopefully between all of this. Lifesteal treasure to go with your rags? No, Sam. Wow, dude, congrats. That's actually nuts. Yeah, Blood Moon rag. That's fun. You basically turned your rags into rag light lords. That's cool. I envy your ability to make decisions in a panic. I short-circuited trying to figure out the optimal play there. Oh, trust me. I've had plenty of short circuits in my life. I cannot claim to be a master here. The big problem with having to face tank all these is that we are rapidly declining our own health, right? Declining? Is that the right word? Oh, that having taunt sucks. Taunt and rush. Ugh. Just everything has lifesteal, taunt, and rush right now. It's completely bonkers. So Blade hits for... Oh, actually, Button now makes this very large.
There is no escape.
Okay, hopefully this didn't get hit a lot. Oh, no, this is right. It got hit once, but that's fine. We can certainly live with that. Okay. So this is actually a pretty good turn. I'm at 15, which is horrifying, but because basically they haven't attacked me at all. I've spent the entire game attacking them, and they're at 11, and they haven't attacked me once, and I'm at 15. But it's all just defensively taking damage just from whacking stuff. So, I think that was a pretty good turn, by the way, right? I don't know if that was the exactly optimal way to do that, but it felt pretty clean, actually. Shockingly clean to me. It says rush. I mean, I guess you take it to heal one, right? But I think they're in trouble here. Surely between pure cold and everything else, I'll have an easy lethal here, right? Oh. That was not what I expected, but cool. Oh, that is going to heal extra now, though. Heals for 8, and then I have 16 and 7. Actually, still enough. Doesn't matter. They heal 8, that's 21. I have 7, 8, and 8. Yeah, that's fine. Weirdly, it was still just plenty. Cool. Another win, dude. This stack, man. It's legendary loot is strong, which we knew, but yeah, it's the first time I've played the buff version. It's good. Turns out it's pretty good, guys. Henchman's free. We'll take Henchman. We like free stuff. Spyglass, we don't really need that much. Vendor's card draw, which is cool, but that's really expensive. I think I take the tradable here because we need flexibility to find damage and stuff. It's perfect. RegisKillbin! How did it go? Wow. That's crazy. Might be tough. Might be tough. You think you beat the odds? Wow. Look at that confidence. You're just brimming with confidence. Don't hit your elbow. Be careful.
Diablo.
Ah, you're so strong. How can you be so strong for being so tiny?
Spells be the greatest weapon of
All right, see you, boo.
Not even death can save
Wish me luck. I'm at 8 wins. Do we like deckhand early? It just kind of dies. I don't know. It may not be that good. I think we can get better. Dies to hero power, right? I want like upgrade. I want like I don't know, bigger things, better things. No, these are bigger, better. I don't know. We'll see. Not exactly the high tempo start we were looking for. Oh wow, Hagatha's in mage. That is wild. Big hand though, actually, because of this guy, right? It helps. Ooh, Woe Cleaver's pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, we'll take Woe Cleaver.
Try hard.
Woe Cleaver's pretty good. I mean, this guy sucks, but he's better than 0 cards on board. 8 wins on a 5-win deck. I honestly maintain that. I don't think this deck is very good. It's just, it'll continue to get worse as people get more and more stabilization tools, more healing, more control tools. You've got to respect the amount of dexterity he has to reach around the camera and make it look like he's holding someone else's hands. It's true. I am indeed the master of reach arounds. Yeah. Ignore that. I didn't say that. Scratch that. That's not what I said. It's not what you didn't. That's not what you heard. Do we just go face actually? No, I don't know. I think I can hit this, honestly. Protect my board a little more. Okay. That was just like too easy. That was just sitting there. You teed it up. Even though it's on me, it still was just too easy.
At high wins, it is about who gets
Too
lucky
easy.
and dropped our good cards first instead of random garbage you got from buckets.
That's fair, yeah. Hopefully that's true. Hopefully we just keep getting good stuff early. Ping Flame Imp. Is that the best you got? Just playing a 2-1? Wow! That's the best they got! I just hero power here? I mean, do we like Blood Sail better? You just trade in the 2-2. Like, do I really care?
I was unaware you have mastered that particular art since I've been gone. Here, let me have my donation.
Thank you,
to
Hento
match
dude, for
your
the
remastered
$5
ability.
again. Much love. Appreciate it. Let's just play a raider and trade, right? I mean, I definitely have to deal with this thing. There's no question about that. Let's see what we find first. It might change our life a little bit. I don't think we have any rush minions or anything, but indeed it does change our life because now we can keep the better minion on board. Yeah, perfect. We should actually trade one of these two, huh? Because I have the other one if I need a silence, so let's just trade. You never know. It might make a difference. Okay, so a lot of damage in hand, thankfully, off these two. That's 8 damage. This is 7. Not all at once, of course, but big old board on turn 3. Ona Cold is nice, though. Wow. So this is 7, 11, or no, 10. Noble hero power this turn, though. We might just go like Heroic Strike, Henchman. I don't know if I want to go too crazy hard on board, though, just because I'm already going to get another minion off this. Yeah, let's just hero power this turn, actually. Basically, in case they have, like, Freezes or Frost Novas or Varden or whatever, I don't want to, like, fully overcommit to the board. Let's put this in just because it's free, I think. You know, free from a mana standpoint. I don't know if it'll have a lot of upside later on because they're probably just going to hero power at some point. So they're at 13. I have a lot of damage. Apprentice is good here, but it doesn't clear everything. So surely I just have a lethal. I mean, I feel like I'm going to have, what, 7 in hand, plus looks like, what, 7 on board or something? Why do these go in such a weird order? Is it play order? Oh, Hot Streak might screw me. Is this clear? Oh no, they're just dumping it for hand size. Okay. Cool. Man, I think they were really close to turning the corner there, so I think it's great news that we had it. 9 wins! What is happening in this deck? It's crazy. No. Nah. Legendary Loot Woe Cleaver is really good, and this deck's not even built for it. Like, it's, you know, we got garbage, random pirates and stuff.
Diablo versus Stelina.
All right, Demon Hunter's scary. Too many weapons for legendary loot, I think, right? We can do better. I do like Cult Neophyte a lot, and I actually like Demonic Assault a lot against Demon Hunter as well because of the taunts. Both of these are pretty disruptive to Demon Hunter's game plan, so I think we'll keep both. Coin Peon is probably okay as well. Especially since they have Fire Shaper and Party Replacement. Might be awkward for them to deal with all that. That's a really good opener Party Replacement, though. Oh, God, that's all just really good. Valenier, I think, is the route here. I mean, technically, Rinlings is pretty exciting, but I think I still like Valenier better. And I think, indeed, we will... I should have attacked that first, actually, I think. I think I gotta hit the minions a little bit, at least early. We'll eventually turn the corner, of course, but these party replacements are gonna overwhelm me if I don't keep them at least a little in check until I stabilize more of a board, right? I think the way we win this one against Demon Hunter is usually like stabilize a little bit of a board and then try to turn the corner kind of more all at once.
I'll try.
Although this turn seems like it's gonna suck, doesn't it? All right, hit Cult Neophyte. Hit Cult Neophyte. Oh, that's really slow. That was the bad roll. Either of the 2-drops I think I would have happily played, but this sucks. It's gonna take forever for this to die now. It's just gonna take forever to kill that. Ugh. Okay. Hero power here is pretty bad. I guess I can go Spiked Wheel setup into Henchman. That leaves me hero power next turn on the wheel, but I might want to play Blade next turn, so I don't know. Maybe we'll go Call into Henchman instead. Henchman's really bad right now, though. Oh, man. I'm not happy, guys. We're very behind here. We need to be ahead, not behind. I don't think we'll be able to pull this back quick enough. Blade's just gonna... I'm gonna take too much damage trying to keep up with Blade. Hitting the Rustwicks there, I think, was maybe game losing. If we hit the Neophyte right, we get a good chain rolling. I mean, even if I hit this, I would have played it. It would have been a buff taunt. I would have kept the chain rolling. Like, there were a lot of benefits to hitting this. I can at least demonic assault this guy. That's not bad. Does kind of leave this to take good trades, but I think this needs to die. But I mean, look, I'm at 24, right? Party replacement's just so strong. My upside legendary loot just got trapped in this Rustwicks. Maybe we should have taken Rinlings. The way this game is speeding out, you know, maybe it was better to go for the Rinlings to help stabilize. In hindsight, I didn't feel confident saying that, but yeah, looking at it now, I'm wondering. And now it's almost like Valinir's just gonna be too slow, right? Like this is just gonna get interrupted by a taunt. The 9/6 isn't really big enough to threaten like any kind of instant wins or anything. I don't have... I guess a Fire Stomp actually would still pull me into this game. Yeah, Fire Stomp is a way to win, honestly. Because I could get a ton of healing and remove an entire board. That's maybe my out is Fire Stomp. Fire Stomp like heals me to full or something now, and... Oh my god, if I hit Fire Stomp here, I could actually play 4 out off Backfire as well. It's not a bad idea. Backfire, Fire Stomp, or just hit it naturally, right? Fire Stomp! Lion's Guard. Oh my god, I can hit and then Lion's Guard. Okay. Might not be bad, actually. Am I willing to risk this Flame Imp? 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think I need to, actually. It's really terrifying, but I need the board, because now I can maybe kind of press for a counter lethal soon. But I just have to be able to keep 2/2s in check for a while. I still need Fire Stomp, honestly. I think that's still the win. What's that? Oh, that's a big trade taker. That's scary. Oh, Skull outcasted too. Oh god, I need to be out of cards. I think that might be it. Fire Stomp is definitely my out, though. That's all I got left. At least they're not getting a lot of face damage through here. That's good news. Oh my god, they keep taking damage. Can I ever just like hit them now for a win? I have 7, 10. Oh no, I have 7. I would need to find 10 damage. I definitely don't have 10 damage handy. I have to play Backfire, right? They have 7 here. This is at least pretty much always 8 plus. So I can't just play for counter aggression. I have to try to find something off this, but it deals damage to me, so it sucks. And you know, I got a worse stomp now, but I think it's my only choice. Stomp again, I guess, is my out. I think we're screwed though. Freebooter's definitely not it. I don't think there's anything here. Soulfire, if I had one more cheap spell, I could try to snipe this, but I don't currently.
These are due back tomorrow.
It's just all tradable cards, you serious? I'm technically alive if they somehow can't play any card in hand. That's the check. Their outside cards have to both be 10 drops or something, you know, or 8 drops, I guess, technically, for me to be alive. That is indeed not an 8 drop, so. Man. Close. I needed 2 8 drops specifically. Yeah, that was tough, man. They got off to a good start. The party replacement's just always so hard. I still think it's like the best card in the game. Oh, and Rage is nuts, right? We like damage, yeah. Nah, we'll pass. Dude, this deck's been great. I love it. I think we've almost certainly finished the whole goal of this, by the way, was just to play weapons to unlock Diablo's final treasure. We've clearly taken it a step beyond that.
I will savor this victory. Not even
Boys,
Do we like Blade? I think I need earlier tempo, right?
One
Backfire's good reload, but I want to go hard against Paladin in particular, yeah. Let's pass on Blade. We've got legendary loot, so let's look for 1-drops and stuff to really, really pressure. There we go. That's a 1-drop. That's a 3-drop. Okay. That's fine. Hey, Seth with 17 months. Oh my god. Discs is always horrifying, I gotta say. Twig's not good for us. It's gotta be Roctalar, but it also kind of sucks, honestly. I'm gonna hold the attack because I think I need these pirates to connect and make this thing upgraded to make it worth it. And I might need to hit a minion next turn, right? And then I need to hold this into 3, so... Yeah, that kind of sucks for them usually, at least. That's, I mean, I don't know what they're gonna get out of that. That's pretty bad, usually. So I can theoretically attack this turn. I lose 1 damage. I think that's worth losing in case I want to push through these durability faster because I get a new weapon to refresh later, right? Yeah, I think that's worth it. Because it's not just a total damage check. It's, you know, I also need to make sure I have the ability to play the next one, you know. That sort of deal. Annoyatrons are the worst. I am going to try to save this librarian for a key silence later, but the Annoyatrons in the meantime are the worst. Just the worst. Oh, these aren't bad. I like that. Just let me ignore those. Yeah. Okay, backfire's cool. We'll just go face hard here and... try to find a win soon, right? Need another weapon now. Which backfire is good at finding. Henchman buffed up pretty well. This just trades once, maybe. It's fine. These are always annoying, but I might be able to silence her lethal here if I get the right... What do I have left? 8? No, not quite, I guess. Man, Merchant's actually like a good card. I wonder if I just like Hero Power Henchman better, though, to push more damage. Yeah, probably so. Yeah. For sure. 100%. Not even close. Let's see. If we hit for 6, they go to 7. Is that a better breakpoint for me? Do I value the extra minion on board more? They go to 8. What are my breakpoints? I think since I have a silence, I just push max. Basically... I can get through a taunt pretty easily, so. Okay, that's what they got. So they know I have that, by the way. So that's actually important. They know they cannot rely on that. That's. I'm sad that they know, but it's still unavoidable to them at some level, I guess. All right, let's look for a better play here. We're maybe gonna come up just short, right, if we're not careful. Upgrade hero power is lethal next turn, though. But I wouldn't be able to Royal Librarian, so I'd have to have an empty board here. No taunt, no taunt, no taunt. No taunt. No taunt, no heal. No taunt, no heal. No taunt, no heal. That's a heal and a taunt. That's especially bad, especially bad news. Okay. Man, everything's too expensive now. So if I silence here, I hit them to 7. I really don't have good outs from 7. But I kind of need to spend the mana to silence now, I think, right? Because if I don't silence now, I won't have a window next turn to attack. You know? They go to 7. They've got 12 damage on board. So I would really just have next turn to get through for the win.
Boys, make some room by the
Could theoretically play a taunt next turn or
How's it
something
going
to
to
try to
Regis?
stabilize. But 7's a decent breakpoint for me. I have like Mortal Strikes, Burning Blades. It's a few different things.
Inside voices, please.
All right, we'll just try. It's tough. I mean, it seems like we're very susceptible here, but it's what we got. Another taunt is probably game ending here. Another heal, also probably game ending. If he gets an Oiotron off this hero power, I am screwed. Is it guaranteed, actually? Wait, was it guaranteed? Oh, man. That's not good. Although, it is maybe going to give me a whole nother turn, actually. Demonic Assault. That, like, definitely gives me another turn, right? Demonic Assault face. The taunts block a little. I can hero power the Anoyotron, but it's like, what good does that do me? Not really any. If I go face the Demonic Assault, I have some outs on like Mortal Strike and Soulfire. I don't think hero power here like really advantages me much, right? So I think I should trade.
A fine purchase.
And also doesn't really advantage me much here. All right, I technically have a couple outs, but boy, is it going to be unlikely. And I'm probably dead next turn if I don't get the lethal out, so... Oh, am I dead now? 6 plus 7? No, I don't think I'm dead, right? So I need Soulfire or Mortal Strike. Soulfire or Mortal Strike. Shield of Idiots is not it. Yeah. I guess if this hits the taunt, I have lethal, right? 5 is, yeah, if this hits the taunt, it's a 1 in 6. Alright, I mean, let's see. Oh! Can I stay alive here now? No, still not. Can I cast enough spells? No. Man. Dude. I died of hero power? Oh, I would have. You're right. Oh, yeah, I don't have it. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Done.
I can't survive hero power. Good point. Yeah, it had to be Soulfire or Mortal Strike. Yeah, that was close, man. This was a great deck, though. I loved it, dude. This was cool. Wasn't even supposed to be good. It just... It worked out that way. Cool. We'll try again. I don't know what our rewards were. I don't know if we'll get to see them, will we? Sometimes you do. Something funky going on with my internet today, I guess.
Welcome to my end.
Okay. Nice, a box of smoke. What a reward. A beautiful box of smoke. Okay, let's see if we can see those rewards. Will they pop up? No. Oh, maybe. Yeah, I think so. Oh, yeah. Man, I like, I was like really wanting to play standard today, but I don't know, man. I just want to play more duels. Is that wrong? Like, I of course we'll play more standard when the expansion comes out, but it's like, I don't know, man. I just want to play more duels. Feel bad that I'm not playing more standard, but I'm gonna do another run. I'm sorry, guys. I only have an hour and 20 minutes today before I was gonna go, so that's fine. Okay, let's take a look at my list here. What do we got? What do we got? No Diablo, so Shaman, I have nothing really that interesting listed. Priest, I have Death Rattle Priest and Holy Priest. Rogue, I have nothing that interesting really for Rogue. Warrior, really nothing that interesting for Warrior either. We might go Death Rattle Priest, or actually I kind of want to go Holy Priest maybe. Maybe we'll do a Holy Priest. We could also do Dragon Priest to test the new
content you enjoy making.
Dragon when they got adjusted
Regis
or whatever.
Is the most entertaining Regis smiley face.
Thanks, Toomey, man. Wow. Entertained Regis, huh? Just watch movies. You guys can just watch me watch movies. I can't show you the movies because, you know, I don't want to get demonetized. I don't want to get DMCA'd, but I'll just watch the movies. You guys just follow along, okay? I'll narrate. Let's do a Holy Priest. Kind of thinking about this. Because some of the Holy Priest stuff buffs. What do the Holy Priest things do now? I don't even know. What did they change? There's like the one that buffs your dudes. What did they do? Let's see. Current duels cards. Why can't I find them? Hey, Mrs. Kilbin, what's up? What is it? It's gone. I would take your little last line and replace it with the last line from your first paragraph. You understand what I mean? Show it to me again. I would do this. There you go. All right. See you, Mrs. Kilvin. No worries. Editor Regis, you don't even know, man. That's been my whole life is editing emails. For the wife, when I did my old job, that's all I did is edit emails. I felt like fixing people's communication foibles, basically. I come from a writing background, so it's a natural fit. The website's not showing the Duels passives anymore. I don't know how to find them. Let's go where the patch notes were. Where were the patch notes? Yeah. Patch notes, Duels changes. We got Invigorating Light got changed, right, to buff stuff. Yeah, whenever you play a holy spell, give all friendly characters +1 health. A part of me wants to try that with Voids. Just like this endless army of Void dudes and like play a bunch of health buffs and like health regen and everything. The read on that is that you gain health, not that you restore health. So does it actually buffs your health, right? It puts you above 30 and it puts minions above their base health, right? I'm gonna try this Void on Void deck. I've wanted to do this hero power forever and I never really did it. And I don't even really know if this is the best fit for it, but I like this idea of having this like Void on Void on Void, like just kind of stay alive, buff stuff forever, keep things alive forever, you know. It's kind of a neat idea, right?
Cards that have word void in the name.
Just void everything. I actually do pretty much want to include all cards that have holy in the name, I think, so that's close. Does Raise Dead bring back voids? It certainly should, yeah. I was thinking more about like health buffs too, though. I wanted like sticky health buffs and things, right? Like keep the minions alive, buff them a bunch. So like anything that's a good health manipulation or buff. Which my own health, I think. Oh, Lightsteed. Oh my god. That's only healing effects, though. I mean, that's still probably pretty good. That still sort of plays to my game plan. I think I need a card like Xyrella maybe to have a good clear. Maybe that's too greedy. Maybe all of this face healing is also a little too greedy. Isn't there another card like Lightsteed, like a 4-drop holy thing in the neutral set? Spirit Healer, yeah. Perfect. Amazing. I think I need to run Light Spawn if I do this, though. Maybe get that Master Spell gone, yeah. Okay, this is actually exactly what I wanted. Wow. This is exactly the deck I wanted to build. It's so weird. It's garbage. It won't be good, but I think it's exactly what I want. I actually don't know if I do want Circle of Healing. It's good with exactly these two cards, but I don't know that it's good beyond that. I think Holy Nova, well, I mean, Holy Nova is expensive for the record, but maybe I could cut it. Maybe I could cut Elixir for that. Maybe you're right. Yeah, maybe Elixir's not good enough. Circle's pretty cool with these. Do I need an Inner Fire in here? Like for these to be a win condition? I could, honestly. I mean, buff up a Spirit Healer or a Lightsteed a bunch, or a Void. Frankly, the Voidlings are gonna have higher health totals than attacks. Could be a big surprise hit. It's not holy, so that's a little unfortunate, I guess. But because any non-holy spell makes Devout a little worse, although I don't think it's that much worse. Okay, weird, horrible deck, but let's make it work. I'm just gonna be hero powering Voidlings forever, and they're gonna be garbage because I don't have any actual damage to leverage them in a like significant fashion, right? I feel like this Void hero power could maybe be 1 mana, but then I don't know. If you built a deck with damage focus, it'd probably be too good. So I'm in this weird spot where I'm using a bad hero power and not supporting it in any way, you know? Get out of my school, trespasser. I think I want like face heals here, maybe. This is a deck that pumps a lot of damage sometimes. So try to find the face healing. Stargazing would be insane, yeah. Oh my god. Sign me up. Stargazing is exactly what we want. The problem is we have to get to that game, which I don't have a lot of confidence in. We gotta win a game first, which is gonna be tough. Based on how this deck is currently structured. Okay. Get wrecked. Take that 1 damage, you fool. Yeah, Devout's good on 3. I'm gonna need healing, gonna need some removal soon. Fortitude could be nuts, actually. Yeah, that could be great.
Light shines brightest.
Oh, I should have played this. I'm an idiot. I went too fast. I mean, I kind of technically like it better on a Void or a Lightsteed or something, but maybe I just want to stick the board now, right? Dungar's gonna go damage, I'm sure, right? What did he go? Is this still broken? Oh, he went health! He went health! Unbelievable!
It is not your time.
Yes, the 3/10, dude. Oh my god, this is actually cool, guys. Do I do this to make it a 12? I think that's unnecessary. I'd rather keep the discount here, right? Oh my god, I can hit for 10 here. Well, actually, Fortitude, I can hit for 15 here. Oh, Circle of Healing, is this lethal next turn? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. If he doesn't taunt, is this just lethal? No. There's no way, right? I don't even need the circle. This is actually going to push to 17. It's a holy spell. And then I can just interfire. No way, right? Oh, no! Hard countered! Wow. Actually wrecked. Okay, let's just dump a light seed. That's fine. Just tempo, right? Actually hard countered. Wow, dude, he saved a lethal. I mean, I think we're still in a decent position because Circle could restore a lot of health and buff here. And I mean, obviously you might be able to kill something. That's tough. I don't think both things will die though, right? Imagine if we get invigorating light, guys. Like, this is like, imagine this if we were gaining even more health from each of these holy spells. This is, I'm like suddenly wondering if this is a viable plan for a first attempt too. I'm wondering if like 0 mana cards are better. Oh, another Lothab. Come on, bro. No. I can just kill the Lothab with Holy Smite now though, so maybe that's fine. I'm gonna die in the meantime though. Is Condemn playable? No, Condemn's not playable. Fortitude is also playable, which is probably just better in this case, right? Yeah, of course it is. Okay. I think I'm pretty low, so I actually do have to trade here a little, unfortunately. With the Lothabs gone, I'm hopefully alive. I'm very worried we're not alive. Lothab was the uber hard counter here. I mean, we still got 9, so I'm sure I'll have a lethal next turn if these things live. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, man, that's tough. That's really annoying. Lothab owned me. Wait, that was not an. I thought that was an eviscerate. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I thought it was an eviscerate. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Actually insane. Make sure I do this right. I need to get this to the right. Oh, that's enough actually. Okay. Cool. Oh, I also had Void too for even more damage, I guess. And there was like 8 lethal outs there, honestly. It really didn't matter. Wow. Oh, also a holy bonus. Okay, I think we like it. I mean, it's not exactly the, I wanted it. Well, is Invigorating Light even a tier 1? I don't even know, but it's not the one we were playing for, but I'll certainly take it. I'll certainly take it. Oh, this isn't bad. Oh, this isn't bad. Oh, I like this, actually, I think. Like the card draw. Like the buffs. Yeah, this is good. These aren't exactly holy spells, but they're just buffs, which is similarly valuable. I don't know, maybe the middle one was... Well, what did it have? I don't even remember now. Coltiran was actually a buff too, but for some reason it feels weirder to me. I can't believe that actually went through. Like, we actually won a game. Is Invigorating Light, it's tier 1, right? So I don't even know what I'll get on tier 2 now that's useful to me. I don't know what a good tier 2 treasure is for this deck. Hagatha's Embrace, maybe, to hand buff my dudes. Am I playing Cleric on 1? I don't know. Whatever. Maybe Invigorating's tier 2 and I just don't know. Doesn't feel like tier 2 to me, but maybe. Oh, Staking Acclaim, does that work with this? Yeah, Staking Acclaim might be cool. Double Time would be amazing. It's hard to get, but yeah, that would be nuts. Yeah, we'll just play Cleric on 1. I think that's fine. I don't desperately need the card draw or anything, so just getting it down is pretty cool. Oh, is Staking tier 1? Oh, in that case, no Staking. I don't know. I don't feel like I have a good tier 2 option.
Anyone injured?
Lightseed in hand is awesome. Super awesome. Khadgars? Yeah. That'd be okay. Maybe I like this better? Whatever.
Right away.
They're gonna freak out by this. The last guy made like that last guy picked Dungarf to heal when he should have taken Dungarf for damage. Although I guess he would have had time, so maybe not. Whatever the case, people freak out by these. They're so used to Shadow Word Void being scary that these are like, oh my god, not the Void Fiend. How can I play against the Void Fiend? They freak out. Do we go Lightsteed? It's pretty big. The problem is, like, I don't have great healing effects for it, I guess. I would need, like, circle healing to make it really interesting. Maybe just go Dungeoneer in that case. Binding heal. I guess I could just buff with Feast here. That's pretty good.
Right away. Right away.
This is weird, but whatever. I don't know. I like the card draw, right? So whatever. Okay. Pretty big 3/5. Another Void Fiend down, chipping away. Chip, chip, chip. Oh, lights. Oh my, it's got polymorphed. Okay, sure. Which of these we actually like more? We like Spirit Healer more, don't we? Yeah.
It is not your time yet.
We like Spirit Healer more. Oh, Joshua, I just saw your thing. We'll take a look at it after this game if you remind me. Sorry, I did not see it until now. Or if you want, I can refund it and we do it another day if you gotta go or something. Just let me know. Hey, Kakasha, I'm doing good. How are you doing? We had a really crazy duels run. This one seems like it's gonna be very fun. I don't know if it's gonna be any good, but it's gonna be very fun, it looks like. We got a weird build here, and I think it's gonna go pretty well, honestly. Frostbolt. What is that? It is Frostbolt. Interestingly, chipping away at this might be more valuable. I don't know. Wildfire, but no ping. Okay, man, getting some value here, aren't you? Jeez. Holy Nova. Start stacking this up a little. Oh, the volume misses is very good. Shoot. Oh, that's nice. Oh, yeah. Okay. Perfect. I don't actually have a spell that I like, though, I guess, now that I say perfect. I could do Binding Heal, but it's a little premature. Shadow Word Void, I mean, I guess I could void my own thing that's slightly larger in order to... No, that seems pointless. That seems silly. I mean, do I just go Lightsteed and Binding Heal it just to buff it? And then hit face? I honestly think so. The only downside to this is that Binding Heal is a decent heal if I think my opponent's going to go for like burst damage later. But they're doing like shenanigans. They're not really doing that sort of thing. So... Oh, I forgot I'm discovering too. Oh my god. Amazing. That's healing. Okay. Totally forgot I had a passive. It's the first holy spell I cast this whole game, isn't it? Jeez. So in other words, I think ending the game is just better, right? Like, preserving healing, if they win, they're going to win off shenanigans. They're not going to win off, like, slow trickling damage over 2 or 3 turns. I just need to create the winning scenarios now. And having high health minions on board is good for that because of Void. Okay, that's probably a barrier, right? A lot of damage on board, but I still need that inner fire, man. I don't think I void yet.
In the dark, the light shines brightest.
Oh, fun. All right, chip away, my little man. Chip away. Big board. 310 setting up for an inner fire potential. Holy Nova could just buff my whole board. That'd be pretty cool. I don't know if I need that right now, but it's pretty cool. In theory. That's fun. Gift plus Nova for the super buff? We could, yeah, actually, it's not a bad idea, honestly. Probably want to deal with Varden, though. Oh, no, we hit it. It would have been lethal. Oh, come on. No. No. That's not the easiest thing to kill here, unfortunately, right? The breakpoints are just a little weird. I think this is fine, though. Let's just set up for next turn, right? It's not perfect by any means, but... Oh! 9? Oh, man. This is almost lethal. It's almost lethal. I'm gonna save it for next turn. I silence this down to 6 and then back up to 9. So I can hit for 9. But it's not quite, and then this would hit for 10, but it's not quite lethal.
Be quick.
So let's just save that for next turn. Of course, if it stayed at 12, that'd be great. We'd be fine. But it doesn't, obviously. It goes back to 6. So let's just buff it again. If they have the freeze this turn, it might be lethal with Void. Thing on board space and stuff. Because I could silence it and go to 9, hit for 9, and then like Void for 3/4. That'd be still be a little short, but I bet there'd be some sequence, particularly with a holy spell afterwards or healing spell afterwards or something. There'd be some way to get there, I'm sure. If there's a freeze. If there's no freeze, obviously we're in a much better spot, but. That feels pretty slow. Is that a freeze? It is a freeze. Okay. So that's still 9. Do I have a way to heal that? I mean, I have other minions attacking, so surely this is fine. This has got to be enough. It's 5, 6 plus 9 is 15 on board. Yeah, that's fine. We have a heal. Oh, actually, does that change anything? No. No, it doesn't. Oh, that makes it like an uber lethal, so. Wait, we don't care. Get out of here. Let the Void Fiend get it, guys. He's been an MVP. He's up to 6 health. Okay. Guys, guys, why is this garbage deck 2-0? I don't understand. We just made the most stupid deck, and it's actually 2-0. Man. Darth Tater, I would also love to see my creativity at work in Mercenaries that others aren't using, but unfortunately I don't have the time to commit to make that happen. I would have to go 100% into Mercenaries to have the compositions and teams and stuff to make that interesting, so that's why I gave it up. I wanted to, man. Oh yeah, custom card review real quick. Let's do this real quick. Joshua Prime custom cards. James Gnome, kind of like James Bond, I guess. 0 mana 0/7 tradable after you trade this card, add a spy gizmo to your hand. Okay, I actually think that's pretty cool. I would have maybe named this Q, something about Q, because he's more like the inventor guy from the James Bond world, I guess, but really cool nonetheless. And bringing spy gizmos back as a token is really fun. I mean, I think you could make him... I don't know. I think you could have a stat line that's useful too for the record. Just like a 3 mana 2/7 or something, whatever. Maybe that's too big, obviously, but you know, but whatever. But I like that a lot. King Rastakun, battle cry on a random shaman spell to your hand for each different totem you've controlled this game. That's fun. It's actually really good. Did you like Photoshop that? Somebody draw that? That looks sick. Yeah, this looks fine to me. It's not that easy to get a lot of different totems, so it would be a late game value bomb, I guess. Maybe a little strong. I might make that like 4 or 5 mana to even it out. But I love the flavor on this one. Flavor on this one's, you know, whatever. He's a random dude. He's cool. He's cute, but effect is nice. Maybe just too cheap. That has that feel of like kind of a Lady Liadrin or some sort of card like that, you know? Oh, I didn't. Oh, it's because it's 007. Oh, that's the 0 mana 07. Oh, I see. Oh, that explains the 007. I mean, again, I would have actually made it Q, not James Bond, but that's cute. I see. That may be worth then. Sure. That's pretty funny. It does feel weird, though, to have a card that's, like, useless just for flavor. Because it still always costs 1 mana to trade, you know. But it's cute. Whatever. It works. I think Clockwork's okay. We have a lot of spells. Could be a cheap big minion. Like, Krusty's good removal, so there's that as well. Maybe we just want to put some big removal in the deck. Doesn't really hurt us either way. Mask, I don't think we need. Yeah, let's just take Krusty. We have enough ways to generate threats, I suppose. Man, this again is pretty neat. This is also pretty neat, but I think I like this better. The early minion buffs are pretty cool. Mask mimicry for voidling lethals. They are actually cheap to play in hand, to be honest. That's not a bad thought. They're 0 mana, as I recall, which I thought was a little strange. It's not crazy to just hero power and then mask. The only downside is, right, we don't have a lot of minions in hand usually, so we might only get 1 or 2 out of it, but that's kind of a cool idea. Have I enjoyed any Diablo runs? Oh, yeah, we just did one. That was awesome. We intentionally avoided both of the quest lines and still went for 9 wins, which I thought was pretty sweet. This is my least favorite of the minions, but I like Power Word Shield a lot. I think the Light Seed's notably worse than the Spirit Healer for us, right? Because we have many healing spells that aren't healing, or holy spells that aren't healing effects. So it kind of makes that feel awkward.
Is someone injured?
Let's build on this. This is great. Don't kill it. Don't kill it. Switchfoot. Don't do it. You know Northshire is a wonderful card. Don't do it. You miss her. She's been a great part of Hearthstone's history. Don't you dare murder her in cold blood. They want to coin hero power, I think. If she sticks here, like, I could just hit for a 5/5. I don't know if it's worth it though, right? Like, it's like, yeah, I mean, it's not bad, right? Oh crap! Whoa! Just to get the combo, Silverleaf. Wow, I like it actually. That's cool. I mean, do I make her a 5/5, guys? Oh god, I'm an idiot. I clicked too fast. Oh god. This is a great card. This is exactly the card I wanted. I'm gonna make her 5/5. He's going face really hard and fast. I think we gotta win this game quick, right? And I have Void too, so that's some nice burst damage outs. Like, I think I'm just gonna go. I'll try to give her Divine Shield next turn to make her even stickier. And we'll go from there. Yoink, huh? Whoa, Yoink and Duels. That is actually wild. You don't see Yoink and Duels a lot. Oh, they're gonna trade. Man, I love it. Okay. Kind of screws my lines, but I'm glad they're not going face at least. Go get him. Void Dogi. I think it was right to play the 5/5, especially that we made them switch lines and like, you know, that might give me plenty of more time to stabilize. So a couple good 4-drop options depending on what we need to do. Probably gonna go here. Gift is not terrible either though, honestly. Like I might just gift. I think it's better on 5 with this maybe. But they're getting low enough that it's like kind of intriguing, you know? This is good for them. Hits 2 at least. If they start hitting these again too, and these heal every turn, like that is a huge net gain. Oh, a secret, huh? Now they're gonna start going face. This is so intriguing. Nope, they're debating. They're thinking. How scary are the Void Fiends? I think people really freak out about these one at a time. I get why you freak out if there's 5 of them or whatever. One at a time though, I don't know if they deserve the freak out. I think you're okay to leave them be. Oh, evasion! Oh, that's great! I proc the evasion, and it just immediately went away. Oh, I wonder if they would have killed it if they'd known it worked that way. I didn't know it worked that way, but that is hilarious. That is great. That's a big deal, too, because I might need big damage later, right? I might need it. That's probably my best Void target they're going to have, right? Feels like a very good Void target. And I can just hero power again for another one, too. Okay. Go get him, boys! Now I can go Luminance. I don't have a lot of phase healing, so if they do turn the corner and try to race this, I wouldn't actually have lethal. Please don't go face anymore. I would need to heal, but I don't have a lot. I need to hit, like, binding heal. Are they just gonna go for it? Holy crap. I also have, like, buff outs as well. I can just buff these to attack face. In fact, that's the buff out right there. Cool. Wow! Unbelievable. This deck is 3-0. This is totally garbage. This is complete and utter garbage. Holy Void deck, whatever that means, is 3-0. And now I got Meek Mastery. I mean, Spirit Healer is a Meek card. Krusty is a Meek card. That's about it. This, though, is utter garbage. Band of Bees is pretty garbage, so I think it has to be Meek Mastery. Oh my god, are the Voids neutral? I think they're Priest. Surely they're Priest, right? If they are not... No way. Hold up. I think they're Priest cards, guys. Yeah, they're Priest cards, unfortunately. That would be beyond insane. They're Priest cards, though. But I think we take this just for lack of anything else interesting. Like, I can at least draft towards this to some extent, you know? I've got a minion that's good for it. 2 minions, technically. But I can find more. These just don't really line up with our deck, which is fine. Like, here you go. Here's the set. This is not bad. These are all Priest cards, so those suck. I'm gonna take this, yeah. These are really good with Meek Mastery, right? So, City Architect in particular is actually really insane with Meek Mastery because the walls get buffed as well. So she's 4 mana and summons a pile of stats. Or no, she's 5 mana. Stockades Guard is fine. Stormwind Guard is fine. But, whatever. This does, like, if I can get enough buckets that give me Meek Mastery outs, this is actually a way for us to turn this, I think, into a good deck. As the deck is currently structured, I do not think it was going to be a good deck, for the record. But now we have a chance. It's going to be tough, though, because it's going to be kind of split down the middle.
Elusia versus Elusia.
Elusia. Elusia.
I'm afraid only one of us can win.
I think that's too much of a commitment. I don't know if Void's actually any good against a fellow priest. Oh, Stockade's Guard's a good start. Dungeoneer's not bad either. Actually, some tempo here. Meek Mastery Holy Void Priest. God, if the Voidlings were actually neutral. Ah, man. Wouldn't that be delightful? Eerie Stone and Fire Shaper. Okay, so they might be getting a lot of Voidlings off their Eerie Stones, right?
It's a riot.
It's a riot. No, it's a blizzard. Riot makes League of Legends, sir. Or Legends of Runeterra. Speaking of which, I really wanted to play the Legends of Runeterra single player that came out. It looks very good. Has anybody played it yet? It looked just amazing.
Back to your cell.
Yeah, I can't believe we're 3-0. Yeah, it's really kind of wild. Light Spawn's really good for us. But
It's a riot.
excuse me? Excuse me, sir? This isn't bad either, man. I can't trade that down is the problem. I think we'll stick to Light Spawn for now. This is still gonna have 3 health, so it might be awkward for them to kill. Light Spawn's really good, though. It's not actually that good with extra arms for the record, I guess, but, you know, in general, very good. We have plenty of buff options for that sucker. I don't know what my best Void target's gonna be. It honestly might be that 1-3. You know, if I think there's a decent Void next turn. It's not crazy to go for it. Hopefully there's better, but... My card's not a bad Void target for them either, I would argue.
Come, pray with me.
Okay. I just make a 6/6 here. It feels bad because the extra arms kind of gets wasted in a way, right? It's also just off curve too. I actually might just void this thing and go face, yeah. It's an early void for the record, but it still demands quite a bit of reaction. And it very much puts them on the back foot, which I think is nice. If they have a good, like, Condemn... Well, they're actually not on Condemn yet, so they would need Holy Nova, which I don't think is very likely. They're just... It's not a card you see much, you know? So I need both Holy Nova and Spirit Healer here. Or no, I need Light Steed and Circle of Healing, yeah. That's what I need. Oh my god, are these gonna live? Oh, is that Circle? What is that? Oh, wow, the Circle. Actual god, I'm not even mad. That's just amazing. Oh, Spirit Healer, hello.
It is not your time.
All right. This is definitely a win condition of sorts. I need to cast some holy spells to find some healing though, man. Oh, Void sucks. I mean, Holy Nova's good though. Gosh dang it. I really thought they would have used the Void on the 4/4. Did that come off the top? Oh, I'm gonna die. I can't win. Can't win. Would Mind Tether be okay if it only procced on shadow spells? I don't know. It's still pretty frustrating, but... I need, like, a renew here or something. That's probably not good enough. I'm almost certainly dead at 5, right? There's no way. It's so easy to kill me from this spot. Do I have any other direct healing? Yeah, I have Binding Heal. That would be nice. I guess that's about it, though. Binding Heal, huh? That doesn't feel like it'll be enough. I could try to find something off a Holy Spell next turn. Just open with a Circle or something and try to find a big heal. I don't think there's any lethal outs. Can I stack this enough to be lethal for Inner Fire? Goes to 8. So that's 9 damage. It's 5 mana. I couldn't cast this. It's 10 damage. No, wouldn't be enough. Palm Reading spooky because that's very easy to play 5 spells if they're discounted. Forward Shield gets you another one. That's great. That'll do it. That'll do it. Okay. Locust is pretty good for us, really, as like a damage out. Army Knife is also kind of cool because we're getting these like buffed minions, but it feels sort of expensive. Staff is more removal focus. I don't think of that. I think I want the damage here. I like this. No. Oh yeah, the Locusts are 3/3s. Oh my god, yes. Even better. That deals 21 damage per Locust. Wow. That's actually insane. Yeah. That is sort of ridiculous. Maybe I should have taken one of those Meek buckets, by the way. I really quickly got rid of those, but I kind of forgot about Meek Mastery. Shoot. Maybe I should have looked more closely at those in hindsight. I sort of just, you know, my instinct is always no more, please, because it's usually your best bet by a mile, but perhaps we should have taken a closer look. Just because Meek Mastery obviously is really important for our deck. Okay, this is a fantastic opener. Do we coin a Spirit Healer because we think it'll stick? Battlecry shenanigans. I think I want to go Power Word Shield early. But I think I want to play Spirit Healer on 2, right? So we'll go Cleric to keep them interested. Then we'll go Healer on 2. Oh man, we could gift the Healer on 3. Oh my god, that would be so amazing. These are going to be just stacked if I can get that off. This is like my only good Meek Mastery play, really, right? Another Cleric, man. I think City Architect is good for the record, but that's the only 2. Stormwind Guard, I guess, is okay, but I don't think he's that good. Are they gonna hit here to take more damage? No, they're pirates, but they might just want to soften it up, I guess. Yeah, it seems that's the case indeed. We're still gonna do this because this is just a lot of potential stats and denies them stuff too. I mean, like, Clergy's kind of good and sneaky and stuff, but part of me wants to take Oracle just for a change of pace. I don't actually have the healing in hand for Clergy right now. Maybe he's still the best bet. He does synergize the most anyway. Okay, the Divine Shields here hopefully protect these. It's kind of awkward now for, like, Hero Power to kill this, if that's what he was setting up for. Yeah, they live. Okay, so now, like, Power Word Shield is nuts. Oh, Extra Arms is also nuts. Not as nuts, maybe, but still pretty nuts. Circle might actually be nuts. Shadow Madness seems like it could be very good. I think we hold the Circle maybe for the Light Steed here, though. And just split these stats out, right? Okay. Man. These are gross minions, honestly. Look at how gross this board is. All right. It's not bad. That can chip through stuff. So for this guy and this guy, it actually has to heal, right? And for this guy, it doesn't matter, right? Oh, is this just lethal? Hold up. This has to be lethal, right? I don't even think it's close. It's just not even close. Guys, why? Guys, why does this work? I don't understand how we're 4-1 with this just absolute garbage deck. I'm gonna do this. The legendary minions are buffed usually. They're often, not usually, they're often neutrals and will be buffed. Bad spells. Pretty bad expensive spells. Basilisk is like cheaper and buffed, but that's not really important for him, so I think we like what we have better. I don't think this deck is gonna go to you know, like 9 wins or probably even 7. But honestly, it's such a weird build that even getting it to 4 wins to me feels like a pretty substantial achievement. Like, I'm actually really proud that this got to 4 wins. I think that's awesome. I think this is actually a nutty combo too. We might be able to hold this. Yeah, let's try. I mean, I can toss these back for maybe like any spell theoretically, but I take a risk that I get a minion. That said, if I do get a minion, it's maybe a neutral minion that's really good, right? Or just a better minion. Yeah, so I did, yeah. I think that's worth to get a really good opener, so. This might be all right. Pillage and armaments. Man, they always get armaments, don't they? So we'll probably try to coin the light spawn. Power word fortitude will almost certainly not be available on turn 3. Well, I guess it's not impossible, is it? I will lose a spell. It goes to 3. It might go back to 4. If I get 2 spells in a row, actually, it would be available on 4, I suppose. Or 3, I mean. Feels like this could be an Oh My Yogg, which might throw this line off a little bit. Maybe we ought to just go call Madness this turn and play this out a little more smoothly. I don't know. Bull Wacky here is out of cards, but still thinking about playing something. What in God's name could that be? Maybe they just forgot to hit end turn. Oh my God, it's Bag of Coins. What are they gonna coin into here? Oh, they're just using it ahead of time. That makes sense. If it's not on my Yogg, we have a good play. If it is on my Yogg, we can just button. It's fine. Okay.
Back to yourself.
Oh, I just buffed that, didn't I? Shoot. Yeah, I don't know about this. It's fine. Actually, it needs to get buffed. It can value trade though. Oh, I hate Divine Armament or Avenging Armament so much. I always mess it up every time. Every time. Fortitude again needs a spell to be drawn to be good. Just coin. What did they get? Oh, Runthak's not bad. Not great though, is it? It's really not great. Yeah, I can go Fortitude here, and this gets very large. Oh, I can't yet. It's I drew a minion. Ah, that's what we didn't want to happen. Pain is actually really good against Runthak. Probably gonna be an Avenge though, so I don't know if it will be any good. But Fortitude on like even this, right, is really cool. It becomes a 6/6. Like you get more attack than you'd think because of these guys. This can't be that important because there's a coin in hand and one other minion, right? It just can't be that good. Oh, Architect's gonna be very nice. I think we definitely want to get. Oh, it did it again. Oh. I keep spam clicking. I'm an idiot. I'm so sorry. This is an excellent minion. This is absolutely the card I wanted. Without any sort of question or hesitation, guys. This is, I know for a fact, this is the perfect choice. Okay. I guess this is more annoying than the Runthak, honestly. I think I'd rather have the Runthak. Right? I feel like Runthak would be more useless to them. Because their hand is just so small. Like, what's Runthak gonna do? I like that they're going face, but... Oh, that's actually a great weapon, because it's gonna take them forever to get the next pillage there. Oh, that doesn't do anything. Yeah, that's cool. Okay. They just wanted to play for tempo there. Actually, this is a really good answer to that. Gets me another huge minion. We'll just start softening this up. Even though it gets buffed, I think it's okay. We just want to make sure we have time to get through it. Although I guess I could have pained it in the future. But I don't really want to have to use pain, so this is fine.
Come one, come all.
That's really slow. That's not, hopefully not Oh, it gets buffed by the Barker. Oh, that's good. Yeah, shoot. Runthat got better. Still putting a lot of work into this light spawn, though. I think I'm chill with that. Yeah, we'll just Pain here, and Architect's fine. Hit for 9. Start turning the corner here. I kind of want to kill the 3/2s. I could go like Zyrella here, I guess. Let's try to get ahead that way. I mean, it's not like they're going to build a big board or anything, right? So maybe that's fine. We're pretty sure this is Galloping Savior, but if it's eye for an eye, we can... I mean, is Gahoon the play? I think it's just another Pain, maybe. It's probably good against their hero power later. We can go with the 1/4 just in case. Right? I think it's Galloping Savior, though. So see, his weapons just takes him a long time to get any pillage value. I'd be much scared by, you know, big gore howl or something that just goes away really easily. Okay, so this is 14 showing. I think we'll just go Architect here. Paladin is not likely to have any good removal on this. Not worried about the secret guy. Can't really even trade that well into these anyway. Okay. Looking good. This is so sick, dude. 2 1/6s. That's crazy. Actually, pretty powerful card. This might be what it would need to see play, too, you know? Like, to be good. Oh, hey, Doriner and Fishes. Thanks for the Prime subs, guys, by the way. Appreciate it. The buff, you're shutting down the Runthack. I love it. Runthack, you idiot. You can't trade. You're going to die, Runthack. He just slammed his head into the city walls and he's dead. It's beautiful. Okay, that's not any good. Okay. That is definitely annoying. I'll give them that. I have a lot of good answers to this, but none available. Draw me Condemn, please. Draw me Condemn.
In the dark, the light shines bright.
Inner Fire. Is this a lethal? 2. I'm still off, man. It's okay, I mean, whatever. Yeah, I guess you're...
Back stronger.
I must know more.
Alright. Oh, I could have discovered with Smite. That's true. Yeah, I could have played for a... Yeah, it's fine, though. We're not in a hurry. I think that is true, though. To play Smite to discover, yeah, that's probably better. My thought was just hang out, but might as well look for it. It's not unlikely. It's not super likely. It's probably like 5-10% to find it out. Seems like we're good, though. Can't even really use weapon here. Does that ever screw us? I don't think so. Hit. I'm sure they're just gonna concede, right? Nope, okay.
Light the way.
Judgment of Justice doesn't even kill the minion. Oh, that's sad, dude. I guess he was hoping the 9/9 traded first or something. I don't know. That's pretty sad. This deck is 5-1. This just utter garbage deck. I don't know how it's happening. No. Too much shadow. Not enough meek. Man, I'm getting a lot of no more please buckets too, which is pretty good, honestly. I just don't understand. It's just so wild. I thought this deck was a 1-in-3 deck 100%. Like, I don't even know how we're winning, to be honest. I still don't know. I guess just playing meaty minions really is it, right? I feel like we're gonna hit a big wall soon where we just run into stuff that's actually good and we lose really hard. That's what I think will happen. We've already hit a 7-win average for the day in duels, though. We had 9 and 5 over 2 runs. No matter what happens here, that's a really nice day.
Elusia versus Diablo.
Diablo's always scary. Okay, this is a pretty good opener. I mean, it's not like the best curve, but it's a 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, I should say it is the best curve. It's not the highest power level, I should say, but it is a good curve. Scroll. Oh no, dude. I'm gonna need Scroll to throw the game for them, please. That's how we win, is they throw another Divine Illumination. Oh, no, that's us. What am I saying? No, I thought that was Avenging Armaments. Never mind, that's us. So Book and Rally. Rallies are always scary. This is pirate stuff. They might have some pretty good rally plays, actually. Yeah, there's a lot of cheap pirates with battle cries. They always have that one on turn 1 too, I swear. Oh my god. What an opener, dude. Okay. Maybe this being alive will keep this alive? I don't know. Oh, no. Scroll, no! Oh yeah, kill these, kill these. Yeah, hit this. Oh no, that's actually good for them. That gets a 6-6. Oh my god. Oh no, I needed it to throw, not absolutely dominate me. Oh god, it's really good. Oh, good god, dude. And Rally just draws through the scrolls quick. I don't think we're out of this, though, for the record. I think we can pull it back.
The light shines brightest.
This doesn't really do a lot. So maybe I should hold it for this or this. Yeah. It just still dies so easily. It lets me discover a card, but... Oh, hit here, hit here, hit here. Nice, okay. Clear this. Hit this, hit this, hit this. Yes! Oh my god! How am I calling these shots? Oh my god. Hey, Celestalon, thanks for the Prime sub. The famed Celestalon. I'm assuming it's you anyway. I don't know if it really is or not. You guys all know Celestalon. Beloved Hearthstone dev. Okay. This carries, right? This gets us out. I believe. Ooh, we like this better. Gets really big. It goes to 11 health. They have more than 11 on board. Beloved, I promise I didn't mean that sarcastically. I think you're beloved. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe I guess if you go to Reddit or somewhere else, you never feel too beloved as a game dev, do you? That's kind of sad. I mean, I could make this really meaty off Interfire too. I think we'll save that for later. Let's just try to get a crazy legendary here. Crazy legendary, he says. Okay. I mean, Scroll will save me. It's fine. Oh, Celestial, you are the best good luck charm ever. Oh my god, don't ever leave. You are the best. I am so glad you showed up. Wow. Amazing. That was one of those Blizzard levers I've heard rumors of. Pushing some buttons. Oh my god, game saving. Now I think we can afford to do this, right? Because it's gonna be much, much harder for them to deal with it. Oh my god. This has to be right. I save this to surprise them, don't I? Okay, guys, have we been sleeping on this card way too much? Like, this is so good at this run. It's been amazing. I feel like Spirit Healer is getting slept on. Oh no, is it like a coerce? Oh, brittle bone. Oh no, my dreams. My dreams are dead. Thank God I didn't rip the inner fire though, right? That would have been extra bad. Extra bad. Read all about it. All right, I think this needs to die. I don't know. Maybe the 7/7's pretty annoying for them too, since they just used some hard removal, right? This is coming. These are good. Yeah, I don't know. 30's a long way to go still. Hey, Enderplay is doing really well, man. Dude, I'm loving Duels so much lately. I like legit am looking forward to like getting up and like, oh my God, I get to play Duels today. I don't know what it is. I've really been loving Duels. Like, I was planning to play Standard today again, but it's just like, no, we had fun with Duels. Let's just keep playing Duels. People love watching it too. YouTube videos for Duels are doing amazing. It's just really fun right now. Oh, that's not good. That kind of beats our whole game plan, man. Oh boy. I can Fortitude their minion and then void it to like get a lot of voids, but I don't really think that wins me the game, right? Like, they still clear 4 of them immediately, or maybe just hit me really hard. I don't know. I think this is my best play. Oh, Psychic Scream later might. Is Priest of the Feast better? Like, go for 2 Priest of the Feast? No, I think I need Scream to clear the board, right? I don't see how else I win. And this is a cool play and everything. I just don't think it's significant enough to win, you know? Oh, that is actually pretty good because they don't have any mana. And I get to Psychic Scream them so they don't get the mana back. Wait. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute here. Wait a minute. I still don't think we're gonna win this game, but this is kind of crazy. I still think we're losing is the sad part. I'm gonna have some of these put in their deck too, which are pretty garbage, really. And they are clearing. They're not going face, so I am gonna have some time here, man. This may not be as bad as we thought. Celeste says I'm trying. That's delightful. Okay, so garbage stuff with their deck. They have little mana to work with. We play a 2/4. I mean, the 2/4 is something to build on, right? Like, with Inner Fire in hand, it's not crazy. Plus, Stormwind Guard is just a good follow-up as well. Between these two, I could push quite a bit of pressure. Although he has weapons, so I guess nothing really sticks. That's the real problem here. How do we... Oh, Locust is how we win, guys. Locust is 21 damage. Don't forget. Locusts are 21. If I get Locusts off the top, we have a real shot here. Like a real legitimate chance. Well, this turn sucks, though. This is going to give him 8 armor. I need Shadow Madness. I need to cast Gift to discover, so I guess I'll play all 3 of these. It's just not very good, right? Well, I can start here, I suppose, yeah. That might be better. Shadow Madness Inner Fire would be pretty nuts. Elec Mount. I mean, Elec Mount on my hero power is at least something, right? I think for later, that's fine. So the 5/6 dies pretty easily to the thing, but these might be annoying to deal with, right? They do proc the crash, unfortunately, but Mount gives me a play no matter what, sort of, next turn. I don't think I'm dead or anything. So we have some time. It's also maybe just a lot of face damage if one of these sticks. They got a Void Fiend, so we did kill one of their draws. I don't mind them having one Void Fiend. That's not too bad.
Trust the pirate's code.
It's bad in that it gives them a Rokara, but otherwise not too bad. This game might time out before... Wait! What? It's turn 10! They just dropped the second quest! Wait a minute. That was a shocker. Okay, so we can open with the Holy Smite here. I mean, how much raw damage do I have? 6? Oh, whoa, wait. Do I have lethal? I can go to 10, 12, plus 2 is 14? I mean, actually, I think I just do that, right? Because it also might shut down the crash. It might just shut down the crash. He's playing 5-Ed, yeah. Because if I put this in the taunt, right, like the crash may not be able to go. Now, I'm still going to hit face for the record, but... Like, now maybe the armor's hard to gain, right? Okay. Like, Rokara, you just lose, so we kind of also shut down Rokara with this line, right? Like, Rokara just doesn't matter. Because you just die. Wait. Really? Do you have something here to keep you alive? Like, I feel like this is so oppressive right now. Don't you just die? You can't even gain armor here. I guess you could, like, shiver their timbers with the crash, but I still have 14. I guess that'd be enough. You'd be at 15. Oh, but no, these in turns would go off. I have 16. There's no way this is... Oh, they have coins still. Does that change anything? Multiple coins? Cargo guard's not enough. Unbelievable. We did... We did it! Shout out to Celestalon. I can't believe it. Wow. We actually got there. Unbelievable, dude. That is one of the craziest... High five, indeed. That is one of the craziest Duels games I've ever played. Although we've had a lot of those lately, so I don't know how long I can keep saying that. This deck is... Are we 6-1? Are we 5-1? I don't even know. So both Party Portal and Sidekick are pretty good. I think I like Party Portal because of Meek Mastery, though. It's a 1/5. But then again, Sidekick's only 3 mana. But I have the most payoff for Party Portal because it also summons minions that are often going to be Meek minions. Not always, but often. I think it's Party Portal. Yeah, I think it's Party Portal. It's fun to also just fun to say Party Portal. Elemental's cool, but I think we're actually fine. There weren't enough neutrals there to make those good. If I get an early Party Portal, I think we'll win. This is rotten, dude. I honestly, my thought when I started this deck was, I said, okay, I'm gonna make a garbage deck real quick. It's gonna be thematic. It'll be thematic, but it'll lose. And then I get in the stream early and I can go take a nap. Is legitimately what I was thinking. And here we are. Here we are 7 games later with no sign of slowing down. What have I done? This is the best card in our deck, I think. So we'll keep that for sure. I think we could do better here. I want to hit Party Portal. I want to hit, I don't know, Stockade Guard. That sort of stuff. I'm happy to trade this on 1. That's fine. Can do something better. I don't think we'll need this against Priest, so... Or, I mean, Mage. Man, we've been seeing a lot of battle cry mages lately. I guess it's just the hero power stuff always, isn't it? They always seem to be hero power battle cry mage, which it turns out is pretty good with the double Mordrash, double 4-drop guy, double Rosticon 1-drop guy. Not Rosticon. What is he? No, it is Rosticon, yeah. He's not in the deck at base, but he gets in the buckets all the time. Oh, wow. Is that going to have 1/1s? No, don't give me 1/1s. Nice. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. That's a big deal that didn't have 1/1s. Yeah, I think we still try to go here, but we don't have any holy spells right now. I guess this could fix that, but I think I want to go bigger sooner, don't I? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's a lot of dudes. I need a condemn soon. Okay, let's try to stick this into this next turn. This is very likely to be playable next turn because I'm more likely to spell than a minion, I think. Although maybe not. It's probably closer than I realize. Okay. It's gonna get like snap freeze or something, isn't it? Not playing a Dungeoneer, I think I'm still excited about. Oh, never mind. There's 2 mana. Scratch that. He's still playing one. Oh god, I need condemn. I'm gonna have a minion here, but it's just always going to be frozen. Shadow Madness, huh? Light Shower is kind of intriguing. I think I gotta get Dungeoneers though, because I think I need Condemns, Holy Novas, etc. I think we're going to lose though, for the record. I don't think any of it matters at the moment, but we'll try. Ah, there's the snap freeze. Ah, that sucks. I thought it might have got ripped last turn, but they were in no hurry, which makes sense. I mean, City Architect here is pretty good. I'm happy to play this. The taunts contest these 1/1s pretty nicely. I guess I'd still rip a condemn if that's what we got, but... we'll try.
We will rebuild from the ground up.
Bum, 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 ba-da. Yeah, I've been dropping frames all day, hater. I don't know why, man. It's just happened. I can't... there's nothing notably or visibly wrong, so we're just riding it out. I don't know. I have a feeling it's something with Twitch. Between me and Twitch. I'm not blaming Twitch, but you know. In other words, something after it leaves me, but before it gets to Twitch. But yeah, it's been dropping frames. Okay, Necronic. Protecting your little guys here, I get it. Does make my Condemn top deck a lot better, though. It makes my Condemn top deck a lot better, though. Actually rigged. I don't even know what to say.
In the dark, the light shines brightest.
I might need a Holy Fire. Yeah, we're taking a lot of damage.
Is someone injured?
Okay. Oh no, Celestalot's got a meeting in 2 minutes. The Blizzard good luck charm is gonna go away. We'll instantly start losing every game. I know it. Okay, more of these, sure. I need Holy Nova now. Or Zyrella. We could make Zyrella work, I bet. Actually, I don't have any healing at the moment, though. Maybe not. Holy Nova. Yeah, guys, I don't know. I can't fix the frame dropping thing. I said fly dropping. That's bad. Lotheb's real bad. Double Lotheb, in fact. I forgot. It's even worse.
In the dark, the light shines brightest.
Well, we do have... oh, I can't trade, though, still. Not that I think it matters at all, but...
Light
I did actually hit the Zyrella, guys. Wow. I don't have any healing, though. I'd have to find something off of a Discover to heal. I'm also just taking a mountain of damage here. And we're soon going to die to Mordresh, right? Mordresh deals 20, so I think I'm in trouble. I'm not going to deal 35 before they deal 20. Holy no, I go like Holy Smite into Holy Nova. I mean, technically, if I stayed above 20 here, I could stay alive. They have a 3-mana or 3-attack weapon as well, plus all this damage. I think we'll go face. They might trade down a little bit. I don't know. Oh, that helps my breakpoints some though, because I don't really care about dealing damage to them yet. I can try to do that all at once later. I mean, can I trade enough and then make... Oh. No. Need a heal. Need a heal. Need a heal. Circle of Healing. Party Portal doesn't feel like it to me. Holy Fire. I have some decent Discover options. I could start with Holy Smite instead, though, to try to find a better heal off the Discover. But I might want to bail out with a Holy Fire here. So maybe I start here. Could go like this and then these two. That leaves me at a pretty reasonable health total. But it just all dies to Mordresh, right? We know 4 of their cards in hand are spells, but there's like 3 others we can't account for. Let's just see. Let's just see. Zyrella again. That's actually pointless to us.
Be quick.
Crusty better? No, I need to heal, so. I think we're dead to Mordresh, though. 25, 26, 27, 28 with Mordresh. Yeah, we're dead to Mordresh here. Which, that's okay. We did our best for that. If no Mordresh, I mean, of course, we might have some time again. I would still like to find some healing, though. Maybe some Locust damage, maybe... I don't think I'll have any Inner Fire pop-off potential, so I doubt that's an angle. Need like a Circle or a Holy Nova to get this Zyrella to do something interesting. I don't have any Holy spells even right now to discover. Jeez. They must have a Mordresh soon. Holy Nova. Oh, Circle of Healing. Yeah, okay. Oh, actually, is it only healing 2, though? Yeah, it's only healing 2. Which does not clear the board. Because this is 6, and me buffing this actually hurt me. Well, no, it didn't change anything, I guess. So that leaves up this, and this. I guess I could double Zyrella. It's not terrible, I guess. Shoot. Okay. Why not? What else are we gonna do? Oh, we can Discover as well. I forgot about Discover. Shadow Cloth Needle might actually be decent. I think I have ways to deal decent damage off that later. Okay. I mean, I'm still dead to double Mordresh, but if they don't have that, I've stabilized a pretty decent board. I don't think it's a board I can leverage for a lot of damage, unfortunately. What is it? 8, 10, 12, 13 damage? Oh, Locust Face. Oh, God, that is brutal, because we know there's another one, so I have to heal out of range or kill them here. There's no way I can kill them, right? So I would need, like, a billion healing. Oh, I guess I can freeze their board somehow, but that ain't gonna happen. I think that's death, right? Party Portal, I don't even have any board space for. I don't have any lethal outs. What's my max damage here? 12 plus 5, 17. Needles, maybe technically a little more, but not really. Yeah, I can do about 20 damage. I don't see it. As soon as I clear minions, they have the other half. There's no damage outs. Taunt and buff won't help because they can just trade them all in and then they have an empty board again. I guess I could give this taunt and maybe they won't be dead. Or give, like, this taunt.
Be quick.
But I don't think that's enough.
Grab your shield. It's a riot.
Light the way. I must know more.
Oh god, oh god! I missed a damage. Oh no, I didn't want to deal damage. Never mind. This hits all enemies, so I don't want that to happen. I mean, oh, they just have hero power. They just need, well, actually they can, yeah, they can trade in. Yeah, they can trade in any of the last two twos. The first three hit here, yeah, I'm assuming that. They just need one. So anyone that trades in. So, we tried. That was a cool play, but it didn't matter. Alright, that's a close game, actually. Like, I think we got off to a pretty bad start. They kind of locked down our board for 8 straight turns, which is a hard counter to us. I think that's okay, given where that game landed. These aren't bad. I don't really like that. This is a little awkward, I think. I think it's here. Devout Dungeoneer is pretty good for us. Alright, 6 wins. It's Celestial End left, and we lost. Just like that. It was true. Actual good luck charm. Unbelievable. Oh, do we ever keep Locust? Because it's so insane. It feels like such a greedy keep, but I wonder if it's worth it. How fast will this deck be, right, is the question. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. It's just so good. Hopefully we can stay alive in the meantime. Alright. Crystal Gym is scary because it's higher tempo. Rally is pretty scary too. I wish I could cast this. I might just to discover a holy spell, right? Get 1 extra discover down. Okay. Don't go fast. 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 That's not that fast, actually. Rally is good, so it's scary, but it's not that fast. Devout, I would love to play. We will happily play on 3. I gotta be kind of careful. Like, I don't actually want my board full going into turn 7, right? I actually need board space. Oh, that's scary, guy. Oh, God, I need to kill that. Oh, God. How do I kill that? I don't know how. I don't think I have a card. Shard? Do I have to silence this idiot? God, that feels so bad, but I feel like I might have to. No, I'm gonna do this. It's fine. We'll wait 1 turn.
The light shines brightest.
We'll wait a turn. It's technically healing, right? I guess. I don't know. That seems really bad, though. Seems really bad. Oh, God, these are bad for us, too. We stick minions. That's our whole thing. I can't win if I'm not sticking minions. Oh, boy. All right, I'm desperately going to look for some kind of good card here. Holy Fire into Locust might give me the time I need. I don't know. I'm going to silence this. It's getting too crazy, right? This thing just dies, but I just needed to play a cheap minion. Maybe I should have hero powered, actually. Probably should have. I don't know. The hero power, they wouldn't have to kill this. They do have to kill. So there's like some upside in that they're maybe, you know, spending time on it, but I don't think there's much. Bag of coins. Oh no, they're so fast. Slow down. What is this gonna be? Smite? Smite, I bet, isn't it? No? Cargo guard. Okay, that's not that bad, actually. Probably rip a holy over here again just to discover and like soften up the board and heal a little. Get myself some time into Holy Smite. What would I want off this? 1 mana. I think good 1 mana AoE. Generate, honestly, let's start there. That's cheaper to see the same thing. Binding Heal, I mean, yeah. If I'm gonna Holy Nova on 6. Maybe this is better. Maybe they think about this thing. Maybe, or not Holy Nova, Holy Fire. Maybe they like trade into this thing a little bit. I don't know. Maybe they get nervous about... Well, no, they hit this with weapon. It doesn't ever matter. But this is also bad. I need a Holy Fire, so softening up a bunch of small minions doesn't do anything. I mostly need to hit 1 big minion, right? I feel like I'm gonna die if I play Locust, you know? They already have Rokara ready next turn. Oh, this was actually worth playing. Okay. Order there kind of helped us. Accidental upside. So this hits a 3/3 taunt. Locust hit face. I'm just gonna die though. I don't know, I might not, honestly. Oh god, oh god. Gotta pick a card. Sure. Could be a Rokara, but they're gonna play Rokara this turn. So they play Rokara. I'm taking 8-9. I'll be at 21. They'll have 16. I might be at 20, so I'd have 4 health left after the Locust. Pretty much always leaves me dead then because... Oh wait, do they have Rokara yet? Oh, they actually don't. They're not playing Rokara. Okay, that's good. That's good. We might have more time. I thought they had Rokara for some reason. I might have just enough window here. It's gonna be so freaking close though. Okay, what? I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna close the game and restart. It wouldn't let me play Locust. What? Why was that like that? I'm assuming there was some bug or something not letting me play it in hand. Did my quick thinking here save me? Yes, okay. I'm not dead on board as far as we know. This is a lot of damage. It's actually not technically enough to set up lethal, but we're gonna solve that problem later. And figure that out. It's 21 and they're at 26. I really don't have it. I have 25. But maybe if they don't go for the kill here, if they like deal with these, right, I can either just hit again or, you know, just try to play for the win. Like Holy Nova or something, just kind of divert for a second. Because like a Holy Nova into a Shadow Word Void, for instance, might still be a kind of Locust lethal setup that also keeps me alive, you know, that sort of thing. That could be really important. Sword Eater's actually still a pretty good breakpoint for me on the trades here. Oh, they got all these attack buffs, but then didn't use them. That's good news. Oh, they are trading. Okay, so I'm definitely going to have a window here. That's nice. I can void the 2/5 as well, and that puts them at 22. They're going to face a little, I guess. Oh, just make room for Rokara, sure. I got. Oh, okay. So we can actually void Rokara, but that may be overkill. But I need to kill her, so not necessarily no. So we got to trade a little. Holy Nova. I actually kind of need some of these to die. Oh, they missed their Juggernaut. They missed their Juggernaut. I didn't even see it. Wow. I'm not gonna have board space for the full Rokara anyway, but I need to like trade these off, so Master Spell might be important. I need as much room for Void as I can get. Oh my god, dude. Oh, that's actually good damage output. I think Locust will probably make more sense, but... Okay, so these 0-2s are kind of a liability because of Locust, but... Well, actually, I said but they're just a they're just a liability because of Locust. I don't know if a but's appropriate. They're actually a liability. I sort of need him to clear them. I might have actually just been better off, honestly, trading in all the Locusts. I don't know. I needed to soften them up too, because 21's the breakpoint, so the 4 damage here like matters. Maybe I'll just have a couple turns, right, and it'll still be worth. That seems completely possible. Is that gonna go face? Yeah, hit a 0-2. Yes, excellent. Excellent. So how much damage do I have here? I'm gonna have not enough board spots. I'm gonna have only 2 board spots. That's only 6 off the Locust. That does not seem worth it. If I go like condemn, or no, I can't really go condemn. I probably always trade here, right? So 6, 10, 12, 14. It's not really enough. Okay, let's do this.
Consider this your greatest.
Does he have 9 from hand? It's not impossible by any means, right? Could be dead here. Didn't get a good chance to heal while also presenting as much threat as possible. But I don't know, 9's not that likely either. Like, if he has Grom, that would be the best way to do it. But Grom could hit a 0-3. So, we'll see. Could have buffed the Voids. I could have, but I actually like the stats here to protect these minions. Like, they're just big enough on their own right now. Like, I just like the big... No way. No way. No, my God. Power Word Feast lethal. Cool. Also, buffing those would have been worse than a Grom because he would have had a higher likelihood of having a enraged target. Oh man, what a lethal out. Celestialon abandoned us in our time of need. What's up, dude? The game is bugged. What's happening here? That's twice now at the end of the run we had to... I guess because I restarted? Seems weird regardless, doesn't it? Alright, I'm gonna just open these up and then I gotta run, guys. This was 2 really cool runs. Both of these were YouTube runs. Awesome runs, I thought. That deck was so weird to get 6 wins out of, you know? Like that, I think that's really cool. 6 heroic wins on a weird deck like that. Hey, and a legendary, nice. Bonus. Let's see. Let's open up. Let's see here. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Six wins, sadly, not the best, but that's pretty good. That's really close to free, and we got a pack too. So anyway, let me drop a raid before we go. That was awesome, super fun, and I will see you all tomorrow. Yet again, and then this weekend I'm hoping to get some good long streams going. I might even stream other games a little bit. I'm feeling like it and I got a good time and stuff, so let me drop a raid and I will talk to all of you tomorrow. Stay tuned for YouTube stuff too. Hoping for an expansion announcement soon. I don't know when it's gonna be. I think today was like technically a holiday, maybe not. Don't think they'd announce an expansion on a Friday, so I feel like next week though is like the time that you'd expect it, like this week or next week, based on historical timelines. So I'm hoping for an expansion announcement soon, but I don't know when. So we'll stay tuned for that. But anyway, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the subs, bits, crazy donations today, everybody. Thank you for the really nice donations. All very, very kind. So see you soon. Love you a ton. Enjoy the raid. Thanks for watching, and until next time. Game on.